Hello, everyone, and welcome to Legend of Hyrule: Chain of Awakening. I am Hikaru, and I am your DM for today, and I have these players with me.
Hi, I'm Garm, and I played Dargo, the Goron warrior. And last session, I received a strange crystal orb, which was never Din's flame at all, and was in fact Redania's flame. And this is what it's always looked like. Um, yes, that's all I got.
Hey, I'm Pi. I'm playing Mavar, the edgelord squishy fish. He is a Poseidon.
Hi, I'm Zayo. I play Tika, who is a Rito sharpshooter.
Hello, I'm Sho. I'm playing Zed, the Hylian spell sword Hyrulean fighter.
Hi, I'm Talani, and I play Rava, the Gerudo skirmisher.
All right. So yes, this is our Legend of Zelda D&D campaign. You guys are in the Spirit Temple now. You have found one of the MacGuffins in this temple. We don't know how many there are. There's definitely not 5. uh, I don't know what you're talking about. Anyways,
You're cute.
And yes, because there's not 5 goddesses, I switched things around.
Is
Yeah.
is Redania just Darunia slightly rearranged?
I don't think so. I think it's just meant to sound like Goron-ish names. So, like, a lot of Goron names sound like each other or are like similar, etc., etc.
Yeah, it definitely anagrams to that. Or
I mean,
yes.
yes, it probably
Okay,
does.
I'm just wondering if you did that on purpose.
Rudania is the name of the um divine beast.
Oh yeah, right. You're right.
Varudania. I just dropped the
Good
Va because this
job.
isn't a divine beast. This is just an orb.
I'm sorry, I haven't played Breath of the Wild in like a year.
Oh, I had to Google it up. Don't worry. I mean, to be fair, I was looking for the symbol images too. By the way, we'll have to plug that as well because these are based off of the in-game symbols, but they are you can actually get them on someone's Redbubble. So I'll drop the link to that. Those look really cool on shit.
Yeah, we'll be sure to put that in the Twitch description.
Yep.
The YouTube description, rather.
Oh shit! I opened link instead.
Nice. We're all very prepared. We had this information
Good
available well in advance so that we could
job.
give proper credit right in the video.
Yeah, I mean, I do. I just instead of pressing copy, I pressed go to go to link.
You could tell us the person's name.
There's the link in the chat.
A3 Hander? What?
Lacey and Lightning, I think it is.
A
Or Lightning
freehander.
and Lacey.
That's their username, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, those look so cool.
Lightning and Lace. They have some awesome stuff, so go check it out. Plug for their Redbubble. Yes. All right, so back to the story. And you can see all of the design she's done there. Okay, so you guys had finished with the Redania's Pebble and had gotten into a place that had some malice.
Oh, where?
It'll be fine.
Can we see the map, please? There we go.
Good. Now just have to find where we were.
This,
God, it's so big.
There we go.
Whoa.
Oh, there we go.
Can you
That's
do that
what
one more
she said.
time?
How did
What?
that not work for you?
I don't know. I was
Okay.
The
So,
map
scrolling
was
through.
loading.
What shortcut is it, by the way? Because we always
Shift.
shift. Okay.
Shift click.
Stellar.
Shift.
There's your
I-
hot roll 20 tip for the stream. Other
Yep.
DMs, shift click, focus.
Yep. I tried Alt first, then Control, and then Shift because you know
Man, I still can't get that to work.
Nice. Well, only the DM can do it.
only the DM can do it. Yeah, and no
Ah.
moving because we had stopped at a position because
Right, we did because stuff. Sorry,
because stuff. Okay, so
Oh yeah.
I forgot about that.
everywhere you guys look, that the floor seems like you can actually see some tendrils and stuff. The floor is not entirely covered, though maybe some corners are with malice. But it will take it. Basically, the ground is difficult terrain because you have to tread carefully, and also if you want to move, you're gonna require a uh, acrobatics check
Oh God,
to
really?
um, not take any damage.
Well, rip.
Rip half this party.
Yeah, I have no decks. Sorry.
Sorry, is it everywhere north of us or
South.
South.
south?
South.
That's
If
why
you
we stopped
compare
there.
the north side, you can
Right.
see that the ground is completely brown and uninteresting, and then to the south, it has like this like oily looking color to it, and then
Yeah,
you've got the tendrils and the little red shit.
got some small tree roots. Yeah.
So that's basically where um, those are the squares covered in malice. And your Poseidon friend, who can float past all of this, kind of went on ahead. And we stopped there because our Poseidon moved into an area and saw some figures.
Oh.
And we also stopped because I don't think
Hmm.
someone had programmed this yet.
Exactly. There were no figures last time.
And someone needed to sleep.
That too.
That's all of
that?
us.
So,
We all need to sleep.
Mavar, you moved forward and you didn't spot them at first because they were barely moving, but as you come closer with the light of your lantern and your exceptional dark vision, you notice three figures kind of crouched in the darkness, and they turn to stare at you with like a pinkish glowing eyes. And you recognize them as bokoblins, but these things have malice on them. Bokoblins?
Oh, okay. I thought you said nah.
No, bokoblins. I was gonna say moblins, and then I realized these are not moblins. They're
Ah, okay.
bokoblins.
I did in fact hear that.
Yes,
Yes.
did.
Um. So these look a bit bigger. And they've got more eyes on them.
Hmm.
Hey, that means there's more targets.
I mean, yes.
Angel macabrons.
No, I did not mean to close the. No,
They were gonna die to be hoblins.
So, what do you want to do? They seem
damn
to
it.
be
I
grabbing.
regret closing my character sheet. This is what
Okay.
I'm doing. Have they like moved to attack, or are they just like staring at me?
They're grabbing what looks like huge, uh, crushing implements that may or may not be covered with the malice as well, and are
Why couldn't they
turning
just
to look
grab
at you.
huge tracts of land?
And they're
Really?
looking at you really hungrily, and they're like, you have about like
What?
3 seconds before I go roll initiative.
What is malice? So it's like creeping vines that
Like,
want
what do
to
we
eat
know in character, or
Rava, you
Sorry.
have no idea in character.
That's fair.
So,
Yeah, neither do I.
what it looks like is like someone mixed tar with bubbles of like purplish color, purple pink color. It looks very much like a magical tar substance, and it's got this like it slowly like moves slightly, and it's got this like weird unsettling sound to it.
Oh boy.
I'd like to back the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'll let you use half your movement to move before the initiative rolls.
Movement?
Movement.
Because these guys are slow to react. Oh yeah,
Yay.
I meant half your
Okay.
movement because I said you
No,
had
but
3
I wanted to remember what the heck my fly speed was.
Oh, good point.
while flying backwards while not really looking where I'm going. Too many eyes.
Too many eyes.
Mm.
What?
All right, guys, roll initiative.
Tika's really hoping she misheard
No one
that.
said I was going to like communicate
Oh.
usefully.
Oh.
Shit, I wasn't. Hang on. I have to roll
Oh.
twice because I didn't.
Click.
Yeah.
Oh god.
So 22, 19.
Procyon out.
Sounds about right.
There we go. Fixed it.
Hey.
Oh, okay. Oh, right. That's our buddy.
Oh, thank god. By the way, remember to click his token.
I did.
Oh.
It's
Right.
in the order.
Scroll down, show.
Yeah, I see.
Everybody giving me shit like this is my first rodeo.
Well, at least Mavar is moving quickly.
Okay, hold on. The combat tracker is, I think the API.
Mm.
Off to a good start.
Yup.
Yep.
Didn't you update it?
It doesn't mean it's not going to crash. Programmers are
Doesn't
only
mean she
human.
did it right.
I know
I mean, yes.
programmers.
The something crashed.
Was it the DM?
Okay,
Well,
I have
you good?
start.
Okay.
There we go.
Alright.
Unsurprisingly, Mavar goes first.
Hey, I got a nat 20. How is this surprising at all? Also, Tika's in the wrong order, but
Huh? No, Tika's right. She had to
She
roll
didn't
again
crit.
because she didn't have her.
he didn't crit.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's correct.
Ame should be above Tika.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll move it.
She got that fucking sick natty! Oh god, I heard.
Giving me shit like I can't fucking read.
Oh.
So, good news is I escaped. Bad news is I found Beholder goblins. And
What
they have
the-
big sticks. And
I don't know
lots
what
of
that
tiny
is.
eyes. It's like lots of legs except for eyes.
Oh. Okay. We got to make with the stabbing then.
And this should give you the amount of horror we need to treat them with. And oh, by the way, they're covered in the slime goo stuff that I'm floating on top of.
They're covered in malice?
The what?
Malice, that's what you're floating on top of right now.
No, dearie, that's what I'm made out of.
No, Okay, we'll worry about this after. Let's kill the evil things with too many eyes.
But I don't think they had. Did they have ranged weapons?
You saw them grabbing a crusher thing.
Malls.
Malls.
Okay, they had giganto sticks. I did not see them with any ranged things. Yeah. Procyon is creeped out. I'll get out of the way.
Wait. But you moved
It's
closer.
me, I
Are
guess.
you gonna hold an attack?
I mean, I would, except for, I forgot, so no.
Okay.
Alright, Ame is going to valiantly. I assume you still want me playing Ame card.
It works.
Okay. Also, I forgot to mention during the intro, I'm Garmbreak 1, and I'm also playing Ame, a Chumpus. He might be reincarnated Zelda, we're not actually sure, but that's my personal theory. Alright.
Go ahead for this round. I'm gonna switch it to show this week. I'd forgotten I was gonna do that.
That's
leveled up,
we'll
hasn't.
just okay. We'll show. Do it now.
I don't have control. Go for
Oh,
it.
for fuck's sakes! Okay, well he's charging in valiantly because he's an idiot.
Okay.
That's fair. Oh
Sounds
god.
about right.
Ah!
Oh god.
What did you think I meant?
Oh no, I knew what you meant.
You said acrobatics, right?
Yes.
All right. He's not trained in that, so I guess that's just a dex roll.
Yes.
Okay. 9.
Well, rip me.
At
Amazing.
least.
All right.
Dude.
With all my playing with macros, I did not actually program a macro for the malice. Because I'm smart. All right, you take 2 damage.
Alright, and that's gonna be Show from here on out, controlling him?
Yes.
Okay.
You know.
Good luck with that, Show.
Yeah. I want to hold an attack then.
Okay.
Cause I can't see shit.
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah,
Alright.
especially when you've got human eyes or Hylian eyes. Pardon me. Oh,
Okay.
oops.
I do not. Which way did Mavar come from?
South. Directly south.
Okay, so Tika is going to stay right there and basically warn Dargo that once something shows up, she's going to shoot. So maybe lean to the side a little. I don't need much space.
Oh, jeez, okay.
Sorry, what was that last bit? You're holding an action?
Yep, holding my attack until I see an enemy. And then I'll shoot at.
Alright. Well, these guys are really smart. So they're gonna rush out and go after the first thing they see.
Yep. Shooting it, Karu.
I also had a held action as well.
Yeah.
Yep, both of you just do your thing.
All right. Oh shit! I currently don't have his.
21 hits.
There we go.
Wow, min damage. 6 piercing.
Okay. 13 misses.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
He does have 2 attacks.
That makes up for it.
Yeah. Just a test swing on the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so that's 11, 14. Nice. Alright, it looks badly injured. Holy shit.
Good.
That was
Good.
quick. Alright, not dead though, which means it gets to attack now.
Yeah. That's fine. That means only one of them can.
Oh, shit.
It really didn't like you natting on it, so it nats on
Ow.
you.
Ow! Ow!
Oh,
Oh.
holy shit.
Ow!
21
21
damage?
bludgeoning damage.
Well, Ame's gonna die on my watch, apparently.
Apparently.
Wow.
Rip a mate, controlled by Show for 1 turn, and he's dead.
Not really, but you know.
Horrifying. Alright, Zed, you're up.
Okay. Well, ain't no way that Zed can get closer, so just gonna kinda be like, Ame, duck!
And a maid just moves to the side.
Oh,
behind the
that
pillar.
wouldn't have hit because I don't have advantage.
Nope.
That's a 9. And that is that, because we don't have short rests.
Ain't that a problem? Alright. This is a really tiny corridor. Okay,
Yeah.
so this guy's gonna go here, and he's gonna grab a stone from the floor and throw it at Ame. And miss, because, you know, bokoblins. They're still
No,
bokoblins.
because boys that young shouldn't be stoned.
Happy Legalization Day.
Yay!
And that's as far as we can talk about that on Twitch.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna say they can squeeze maybe here, maybe there. No. We'll just put you there.
Oh, that's not cool.
Alright, Ame. 16?
Oh, I don't think so, actually. Let me double check his AC. His AC is 17, so no.
Cool. He survives another turn. Rava, your turn.
All right, Rava cannot actually see anything. I guess she'll hop forward a square. Whoa, okay, there we go. Now I can see everything. So far, an acrobatics check.
Yes.
Alrighty. This is not gonna. This is definitely an excellent choice. I'm not gonna regret this. All right,
Not at all.
23 to acrobatics.
Yep, you're good.
Yep. Robert will go ahead and throw a spear at the nearest bokoblin.
Okay.
While it's in front of MA. Let's. All right. 12 to hit.
12 misses.
Alrighty. That's it for Rava.
Man, we're all like,
Darko, you
All
cannot
right.
roll over everyone.
How did you know that was what I was about to ask?
She's psychic.
she knows you.
Well, I'm boxed in here. That's kind of my turn then.
I mean,
All right.
yeah.
Do you have hand axes?
Yeah, I'm gonna throw a throwing hammer through 3 people.
Yeah, that's true.
I
All
Of
right, Milan.
varying heights.
The tallest
I'm-
one is 2 spaces in front of me.
Yeah, I was gonna say that would have worked had it not been.
Mhm.
Like I can
Had
throw
it
it over
not-
Zed. I don't
She-
mind hitting a May, but Rava. Anyway,
Oh, I should have hopped forward another one. Oops.
Happens.
I don't know. That was
Yeah.
pretty beautiful.
Oh, it was awesome.
So the one directly in front of Ame is not doing well, and
Yep.
has anyone else been touched?
Nope.
Alrighty. Hear ye, the one below Ame. GTFO.
Ooh,
Oh, I bet their wisdom isn't all that good.
probably not. They're bokoblins.
They have a minus.
Even Mabakaba.
Oh wow.
Oh.
All right.
Minus
so-
3 to their wisdom saves.
Yep. So
I,
4 is not going to pass your wisdom save. DC.
So
So
you
you
take
take
10 damage.
10
Sorry, 10
damage.
necrotic damage.
Awesome.
Ooh.
Um,
Oh man, I didn't want to give him anything.
Wait, he's the one who's in the front.
And let's see here, bonus action to keep floating like a mofo. And I guess I'll go make sure that nothing's gonna come this way.
Nope.
I'm just gonna sit in here and make sure nothing flanks our stupid idiot.
I mean, fair.
I don't think anything's gonna flank me.
No, other stupid idiot.
No,
Uh,
you're our lovable pet rock.
Oh, wait.
So, I guess he's gonna have to take a step forward. Into the heart. Should I have him do a dex check, or because he's only moving 1 square?
Yeah, give me a dex check.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He
Uh-huh.
sucks at dex.
Yeah. What did you expect? He wears armor for a reason, so he doesn't have to.
All right, take another 3 damage.
Yep. Then I'm gonna get the heart and then hit dice. Does he even have?
Yes, he does.
Okay, good.
Um,
Where is his hit dice? There they are. Right.
so 1d8 plus
1d. Ooh. Okay.
Nice.
That's about what he needed. And then this guy over here gonna get hit twice if I'm lucky, once or less if I'm not. So once
Nope.
if I'm not, or not.
Wow.
He don't like these things. And then he's just, yeah, he doesn't like these things. But he's gonna be brave. Gonna stay right there so they can't get any fucking closer. Come on.
I mean, he wants to be the hero. He's got to
Yes,
act
he
like
does.
it.
And that's why he's proven himself.
All right, Tika.
Okay, I have 4 people between me and the bokoblin now. I'm assuming to shoot I have disadvantage.
Yes.
Okay, fuck it, I'm still shooting.
Mm-hmm. That misses.
Yeah, well, I also rolled a 4.
Yeah, at least it wasn't a 1. Luckily, if you hit Dargo, which is the most likely to hit because he's tall and in front of you, his back is made of stone.
Yeah. I also hit done and it's not doing anything.
Oh.
All right, Zed, your turn.
Okay. Well, because I want to get to a point where I can actually heal dummy if I need to heal dummy.
Yeah, you could just go right here.
That's what I was planning on doing.
All right, give me your acrobatics check.
Well, hold on. Yeah, I'm getting there. So acro. I'm not trained in acrobatics, but whatever. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you take 7 damage
Wait, why is it 2d6?
because I changed something. I may should have taken 1 more d6 the first time.
Okay, rude.
So 3 more damage for him.
What?
You know, gotta be equitable. If you
Mm-hmm.
take 2d6, he has to take 2d6. It's mostly because
Well-
that first move was a lot of squares. Oh,
But that was 3, but whatever.
oh, you want me
Okay.
to do 3d6? All right.
No, shush your face. And then I'm just gonna go and try and poke the one that's over.
In the corner.
Wait, that might not be a great idea because then May would be able to see the. Okay, I'm gonna green flame blade the one next to me, maybe. Ooh,
That hits.
so he takes 11 slashing and fire.
Does a May take 2?
No, it's enemies, Smarty. And as much as Zed might want to singe a May, he's not that mean.
He's also looking a little bit rough.
Yeah, not that bad.
Just the way you like it, eh, Trebek?
Thank you.
Wait, that's just the way your mother likes it.
Oh, and I can't done myself because the done thing never moved from Tika.
Right. Hey. Okay. May is still the one in the front.
Yeah, but I mean that's kind of what he wanted because he wanted to be the hero,
Yeah.
like a dummy.
Sure.
That'll hit.
19 hits.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
4 bludgeoning.
that was pathetic. Okay.
I'm into the damage.
I know you did.
All right, and he gets another attack.
Nope.
And misses.
Wow.
Brava.
All right, Rava still can't see for shit, but you did see Zed whacking at something, so she's gonna go around the back of this pillar here. Okay. Acrobatics check is 22.
Okay, you're good.
All right, and she's gonna throw her spear for that goblin right there.
That one you have disadvantage because of the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, actually, let me see. Yeah, I do have a pretty clear line of sight to the.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll go for that one instead. It does look like it'd be easier to get to.
Okay.
Ooh. Wow.
Nice. That hits.
All right, 22 and 7 piercing damage.
Awesome.
Sweet.
Hey, Dargo, there's just some tinies between you and the enemy.
Yeah. I'm not gonna try and run them over though. I think I know what I should have done earlier. I would like to use Bounding Flame.
What?
What's my casting
Strength.
attribute? Strength. You're letting me cast this off of strength?
Yes.
Oh my god.
You know what my strength is, Carter?
A lot. Your
Yeah.
strength base.
20?
It's 20. Yes. Is 2 below my cap. I think that was the wrong button, but I think that all works out the same. Yeah.
You rolled a 19.
I rolled a 19.
Which is scary.
So
Yeah,
that should be
that'll hit.
2024, not 20.
Yeah,
That would-
that'll hit.
Okay. Well, I would like I create a cube of flame around the head of this Bokoblin here, and it does 2d.
I think that's not how that one works.
It appears in my space. Okay, I'm on fire now. Cool.
Uh-oh.
Not like bad fire, good fire. Don't worry.
I mean, I know good fire.
Oh, and I can't dash. Okay, well I'm just on fire for a while.
Hmm.
Well, this space is on fire. If I move, the fire stays here. Oh, this is actually way less useful than I thought it was.
Yeah, you can't throw it. It's just you are on fire, and whoever gets close to you.
Oh my god.
No, it only fills my space, so it's not even anybody who gets close to me. I can move it 10 feet
Oh, but
per
you can
turn.
move.
Ooh.
Mm.
Oh, when
Have
I
you
cast it,
move it?
when I cast it, I can move it 10 feet. So I guess
Yes.
it's going. Arms other. No, this sucks. I guess it's on me. It doesn't say that it doesn't harm my allies. It just says it doesn't hurt me, but hurts everything else. So, never mind.
Oh.
That's my turn.
It'll be cooler when you're frontline instead of the tiny Highlands.
I'm not convinced, but
All right.
I can't end my own turn. Oh wait, yes I can. There's the button there.
What?
That was fun.
All right, Mavar.
Hey, little dude and dumb little dude. You got this under control or not?
We'll be fine.
For the record, Zed, you weren't dumb little dude.
Yes, I know, and that's why we'll be fine.
No, he's playing
Hey.
both. They can be two dudes in a
Yeah.
trench coat.
Yeah, sure. Hey, what?
Then they'd be as tall as everyone else.
Shut up.
Can I walk there or not? Like, is there enough room?
Yeah. This map was just really hard to go around.
I don't like the looks of this, and I am going to ready an action if I see something dangerous. Or that might be dangerous. Or that looks at me funny.
Thank you.
Or that has it coming.
Good.
Yes,
I was gonna go there if you didn't.
good.
Hey, no, Earl, stop. Don't.
Earl,
No.
yes. Earl,
Yes.
keep going.
Yes, do it. Good kid.
He's
Who's a
rolling
good
on
kitty?
top of my keyboard.
Who's a good kitty?
/ roll 1d Earl.
Isn't that like infinity?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say like there's it would break the computer.
Well,
All
not
right,
that
I'm
would
ready.
take much.
Well, just gonna
Okay.
go for the stabby, hopefully, and maybe actually hit something this time.
We'll see.
Does not.
Miss.
Ooh,
23 hits.
Pacha. Wow, I'm at least doing max damage when I hit.
Yeah. All right, that one's looking pretty bad.
Cool.
He's just swinging really hard and not aiming so well, but when it hits, it really hits.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be awesome. Oh, sorry. Forgot to hit done.
Okay, I have a question. Dargo is currently on fire, yes?
I
No.
guess. Well,
Oh, is he?
technically, there's a 5x5x5 cube of flame around me.
Okay,
So,
here's a
like,
question.
My crotch is on fire. Sorry. Yes.
I'm going to assume basically Dargo has fire around him. It's just in that square.
Yes. You've made
So
this useful. Thank you.
If I shoot an arrow past Dargo, would I be able to make the arrow light on fire as I hit an enemy?
You have disadvantage on the roll, but sure.
I am willing to take disadvantage to try this.
Actually,
see.
hold on. It's just an arrow. You'd have to have something on the arrow tip that will catch fire.
Or, dip the arrow itself in oil.
Something. Because just an arrow will not catch fire.
Nope.
It's made of wood.
Dude.
I was gonna
So what
say,
you're
you
telling
that
me-
in Legend of Zelda.
Wood
Well,
doesn't,
no.
wood doesn't catch so fast.
I'm pretty sure she could just like stick one of her extra feathers on it then.
Well, as Zio makes a good point here, this is a Legend of Zelda themed game, and
That's true.
this magical
you can
fire.
totally
Right.
shoot into
Yeah.
a torch
Yeah.
to
And it
shoot
goes-
another torch
that's-
later on.
All right, I'm convinced. All right, but you've got disadvantage on the roll.
We
Okay.
apparently got wooden arrows.
Yeah. Its magical fire is way more hardcore than a torch, so...
Damn it! 12 again!
Oh,
That
Alright,
would've been
your
awesome.
fiery arrow arcs across, but
Tika is just like, I need to practice doing that more.
I mean, it's complicated. You have to arc it over Dargo, but still close enough to catch fire and hit the bokoblin without hitting
Yeah.
your friends. It's a
So-
complicated shot.
Hold on.
Yes.
Would she not have disadvantage if I hadn't been in that square? Is this our new pro strat? Can I just make a cube of fire? Because I can
So
move
far-
it. I can move it 10 feet when I cast it.
Oh my god!
Yes, the disadvantage was because you're
shooting
in the
into
way.
a
Okay.
thing of
So
fire.
next time you could make a cube of fire not in your square and I can shoot through it and make fire arrows.
That's it. That's the play. We did it.
What have I done?
Look, we broke her, and it's only been 37 minutes.
I thought my power sucked, but it turns out it's awesome because teamwork.
Yep.
Hey, Karu, you're encouraging teamwork.
We did it, Reddit.
But I'm done.
Wait,
like I tried to make sure that the cantrips I gave you was like not entirely useful, but could be useful in certain situations.
And we did it. We found that certain situation.
Yeah,
It's
because
just
I have to have basically the perfect angle in order to shoot something and make it a fire arrow.
yeah, or I just put it in front of you.
Well,
and
yes.
if you were going to try and make them metal arrows, then I'm pretty sure this magical fushi fire could either heat rocks up or, melt metal, and then we could, like, shoot liquid bits at them.
Ooh.
Or she just buys a flask of oil. It's not very expensive,
Mhm.
and then you just dip the arrowhead.
You're right, you could put flask of oil onto a metal-tipped arrow.
No, you
So-
just dip. Anyways,
Anyways, Zed's turn.
yup.
I saw the attempt at fire, and oh hey, fire's the answer.
I mean, you did hit it last time with green. Oh, hey, a 24 hits.
Cool. So it takes 8, and this
Cool.
guy, which is right next to it, takes 2.
Wow, you guys are getting lucky with the recovery heart.
Whoop. Sorry, dude. This one's mine.
All right, I'm not gonna bother putting it if you're gonna grab it.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. Cool.
Next.
And turn done.
Oh, that's my turn. Gosh, you guys are both scary. But Ame looks more hurt, so I'm gonna go after Ame. Actually, no. Fuck that shit. You're both getting.
May gets it. I do not. Unless you have another stomp.
Let me just. Why does it not say? Oh, okay. Reach 10 feet. 10 feet. Okay. Yeah, it's probably too. No, we'll go with 1 because I don't want to have to roll all the time. So 17 does not hit you.
Nope. It does hit a May though.
All right. So he takes 10 bludgeoning damage.
Wow. Rude.
God damn.
God. Too bad we don't have kitty cam.
Oh, what?
I had every cat with his belly up in front of me asking for pets.
Must you taunt us this way?
Yes.
Do you want
That's
to
not
start?
fair,
goes.
Karu.
Do you want to
Karu,
start streaming
end
this?
turn, please.
No.
You know what? We could solve this if Garm got a kitty cat.
Yeah.
Hey. Sounds good.
It's almost like
we
we
all
had
had
that
cams.
suggestion before.
I wonder.
All right,
Anyways,
Rava.
All right, Rava's gonna move forward for better positioning. Edging around the malice. The
Yeah.
malevolent floorboards. All right. Wow. I'm impressed. She's been doing pretty good in those. 24 for acrobatics. And then goes ahead and chucks the spear at the mob goblin. 13.
How many spears do you have?
Only 6. I've used
Okay.
3 so far in this combat.
That's a lot. That misses. Unfortunately.
Okay. I mean, technically she has 7 because she also has a glaive.
Don't you dare throw that.
Right.
Not.
Can I charge through a May?
Really?
What?
While on fire.
Well, I can only move the fire 10 feet a turn, I guess.
Oh.
He sets the area on fire, basically.
Yeah.
It
like-
doesn't stick to him.
Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna leave my Minecraft fire there and then roll at the Bokoblin.
Okay.
Through the malice.
Yeah.
Through them. What are you planning? Are you just gonna roll over a May?
Get
Because
out
like
the
you have to
way!
stop. You have to stop somewhere, right?
Yeah, I want to run him down. I want to go bowling, is what I'm telling you. I want to ram this guy down and end up on the other side.
Okay.
I'll throw
Um,
stamina points for it if you want me to.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's gonna cost you 2 stamina points.
Tell May to hug the wall.
May,
Also-
hug the wall. It's your friend now.
May, give me a dex check.
Yeah, I don't suppose I could spend any stamina points to do anything.
I'll let you. I'll let you spend 2 to get advantage.
Thank you.
Thank the gods.
All right.
That's a 6 and a 21.
All
Cool.
right.
I assume I can't then put stamina points into my attack. No, it's good. It's fine. So this doesn't work at all. Actually.
Well, you're using stamina points, so you do have advantage.
Oh, okay. Well, then I hit that thing and come out on the other side. That's 11
Alright.
damage.
Nice.
Nice.
My unarmed attacks are actually pretty nuts.
Yeah.
I don't even know why I have
Goron.
weapons. Yeah. I should have just been a
It looks
pugilist.
cooler.
Anyway, that's my turn.
All right, Mavar. You strange person who likes to separate
First of all-
himself from the party.
I have questions here, such as if it's called unarmed attacks, why is he using fists? They should be legs.
Unarmed.
Hey. Holy heck. Tika, is that Zio just messaged me reminding me that I have 2 attacks now.
Oh
Wait,
yeah,
what?
you do.
Oh, right.
So I'd like to punch that thing while it's down. 18?
Okay. Yeah, that hits.
9 damage.
All right.
Also, yeah, I leveled up last session.
No, really? You also summoned
Excuse?
fire.
Yeah. It was news to somebody. Anyway.
All right. So that concludes the battle because you have destroyed the last of the infected bokoblins. Mavar, what are you up to, anyways? Do you need me describing what you're seeing?
Yes, please.
Okay. There's a platform, and there's 2 torches that are not lit.
Mm.
What do you mean they're not lit?
They're not lit. I couldn't find a version without the globe.
Well, then I'd like to hug them, or, use the flint in my bag or whatever. I want to fusionate them both.
Okay. I mean, you should have flint or tinderbox.
Also, yelling, I found somewhere safe to stand.
Oh, good.
Does anything happen?
Which
after I fusionate
sound?
torches?
Which way does the yelling? Okay, I see you.
Well,
Flame does not, in fact, have 2 Fs.
hey. So, random question. When
Yeah?
Dargo set that area on fire, is the malice still there, or did it get burned away?
It didn't get burned away.
Okay. Just
Good
thought I'd
luck
ask.
destroying malice.
I don't know. Neither does Zed.
Why does copy paste have to not work on this thing? You said you turned both on? Mavar? Hello?
Ah,
I says yes.
Okay.
Does
sure.
the malice continue to the south?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, this whole area is covered, and I will get back to you guys in a second.
Yep.
Mavar, as you turn on the second one, you notice behind you, a hole in the wall basically opens up.
Behind me, left or behind me, right?
You-
Oh,
All right, so we'll stop there for a second. Go back to you guys. Dargo, you are further to the south. You see a larger chamber there with some pots on some tables, and what looks like a goddess statue, but it's covered in malice.
That's abnormal.
yuck.
I'd like to look at the statue.
The statue looks back at you.
Oh, that's
Shit.
creepy.
It like there's one big like goop on the head
I'd
that
like
just
to.
like opens up.
Oh
and
lord,
stares
you
at
weren't
you.
you weren't kidding.
But Dargo, you.
I'd like to whip a hammer at it in panic.
Okay, give me a roll.
Smash and press the side effects. 21.
All right, you smash that eye right in the eye,
Yeah.
and it poofs. And the malice disappears from the whole area, right all the way up to Tika.
Oh wow.
Hey guys, I did the right thing.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Is all the malice gone?
There was an eye. Is that
Oh
normal?
wow.
For malice, yes. It's
Oh man, there's
creepy.
pots.
That's weird.
Yeah.
There's pots.
Please, let me
everywhere.
smash.
Yeah, kinda.
All right, so back to Mavar. You see, I love how Tika always goes after Mavar.
Of
You
course.
see a chamber.
well, she's my
Um,
bestie.
Yes. Not to mention Mavar's all alone, and that's a bad idea. Last time Mavar was alone, Mavar summoned like 3 more enemies to come and attack.
I was gonna say, is it bad for me or bad for everybody around me?
Both.
If it is, Mavar does not know that.
Yeah, it can be bad for both. But also, despite the fact that malice is gone, Tika still doesn't want to be in that room. There might be more malice.
Oh, I forgot to mention this area still has malice.
Karu! Where?
Where does
starting
the malice?
in this square.
So it's an
Sorry.
acrobatics to
Yes.
Okay. Tika's basically muttering under her breath the whole time as she tries to avoid touching malice. Because this is gross.
Okay, you're good. You're like flapping. Luckily, there's malice only on the ground,
Yeah.
at least in this section. All right, so Mavar, you see a chamber open up. There seems to be like sand and a grate and some like it looks like someone like adventurers stuff. There's like a bag and there's like notes and like parchment all around.
How big is the grate? Like, what could fit down this grate? Are we talking Dargo-sized grate? Are we talking
Mm.
a maze het? Wait, something small.
Karu sneezed. Give her a second.
Hand sized.
Whose hand?
Yours.
I'm a gigantic fish. I'm like 6'5".
Yeah, so it's not a small grate. It's hand size. It's about, I don't know,
Do I sense any?
maybe like
Do I
half
think
a
that there's
foot.
anything like living in there? Like, do I see any movement or?
Not that you can see, no.
No, actually, are there any undead things around me?
You have that as a like passive sense.
Let me check.
I love that Mavar does have a thing that is kind of like sense Tsugumogami. Oh right, so you don't. Um, yeah, it's not like a sense, more as you just know a lot about undead creatures. So no.
But does it feel undeady if I like pay attention?
Uh, you don't hear anything beyond the noise that the malice makes. That
Which
weird.
is really creepy.
I'm sorry. What?
The malice makes noise.
You were gonna
You know, like in Breath of the
tell us
Wild.
this when?
I mentioned it before.
Yeah, it was in the initial description.
Mm-hmm.
You mean 2 weeks ago when no one
Yeah.
remembered what happened?
Well, and the
No, like
beginning of the session.
20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
It's just like one detail though.
Yeah, it just makes a low like.
A gurgling, growly sound.
Okay, so it makes hungry cat noises. I'm gonna
Not
go in
cute.
this room.
All right, so you go in the room to investigate.
Mavar, where are you going?
I'm traveling through the wall.
Wait, you can do that?
All right,
can
back
see
to the
you
other.
too.
Yeah, the bottom of her tokens be on the wall. All right, you other guys have a bunch of pots and a goddess statue. What you up to?
I would like to attempt to identify which goddess it is.
Yeah, Robert also likes it. Oh, died, apparently. She wanted to look at the goddess statue, but ouch.
You're just like, yeah, that could be pretty interesting, and then,
Boom.
like, light on fire. Oh.
I'm so glad.
She had an excellent deck save, though, to be fair.
Oh yes, you only took 2 damage from that, but you walk past the pot and the pot just explodes for some reason.
Huh.
She just
It's
turns
almost like
to
it
Zed.
sends-
She points to the pot and is like, Zed, fuck that one up.
Well, it already
Oh,
exploded.
the pot
didn't it?
exploded. Yes,
Yeah, that's fair.
the damage you took was basically shrapnel from the pot.
Ow. That's painful.
Give me a history check. Those of you there who want to
Mhm.
try figuring shit out.
Yeah, I want to figure out if it's Din, if it's Nehru, if it's Furor, if it's the inner goddess within all of us,
It's Hylia.
Oh,
12.
Natural 20.
14. And
Nice.
veteran doesn't have history. Wah,
Can't
wah.
crit skill
Tawani,
checks.
you recognize
Oh,
it.
sorry.
Rava, you recognize this statue as the goddess Din, which is kind of it's hard to tell
Goddess of
because
bards.
it's kind of hard to tell because she probably was holding something that looked like a flame, but it's been kind of destroyed, and the statue itself is pretty worn with time as well.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Anything else curious about the statue itself?
Well, it seems like it was like eaten away by the malice that had surrounded it, but now that it's been cleared away, nothing much.
Does my crimson orb fit in its holding appendages?
No.
Okay.
I mean, you could probably set it down there, but it seemed like it had something like the statue itself had something made of the same material of the statue, but it's been like knocked off or broken.
What kind of material
There's
is
like,
it? I'm a Goron, so you better not fuck this up.
Marble?
Marble? Okay. Are we talking like South American marble, Australian marble?
Considering where we are, I would say this is probably from the Elden Mountains.
Okay. Elden marble, very nice
Elden
pattern.
marble.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And see the striations in it from the way that the Elven Mountains were formed. I got you. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can tell that because the striations are like slightly reddish in hue because that's the color of the marble that comes from Eldon.
It's quite pretty. Yes, it's well known
Uh-huh.
in the richest people often have tables made out of it. Perhaps in
Yeah,
Hyrule
and now
Castle.
that you start thinking of it, it's like, oh yeah, of course it's a statue of Din. I mean, they always use Eldon um, marble to make Din statues. It just makes sense.
Yeah, it just makes sense with the red highlighting and the classic correlation between the Elden Mountains and Din. Yeah, I got you.
Mhm. All right, that's enough for you guys.
We get rock talk and make it. Actually, I'm fine with rock
Actual
talk.
exploration.
Rock talk is good.
All right, Mavar, what are you up to?
Okay, what is this?
Well, there's a bunch of like scrolls on the floor, like papers strewn about.
Yes,
There's a
but
bedroll.
huh?
But
Anything here that's good for like killing other things?
there is what looks to be a rusty old axe.
A rax. All right. Uh, is the paper super old looking, or does it look like if I touched it, it would actually, be okay with that?
It's it looks like you're in the desert, so we're talking this has been preserved because it's dry in here. Um, it
Shit.
might crumble though because it's dry and it looks pretty old.
Um. Okay. Okay. I got this. I'm going to cut off just a bit of my scarf, about the size of the paper, with a 2 centimeter margin on each edge.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to carefully lay it down and dampen it with one of the water pots that I have.
Okay.
And I am going to carefully move it beneath one of the like scrolls of parchment that's sort of by itself.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of looks like the roll at the top, and then it's the scarf. And then I want to gently either nudge it onto it or pick it up and put it on, depending on how it goes. That way, if it starts crumpling or cracking, it'll be on top of this nice little scarf thingy, Madoodle Bobber.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. I feel like. Give me a dex check. Nice.
20.
All right. You managed to do this, and just being on top of the wet piece of thing, the parchment kind of absorbs some of it, and you're able to open it enough to read what's on it without it crumbling.
Excellent, Smithers. What's on it?
It's written in ancient Hylian. So it's a bit. I don't know how familiar you are with that language.
The answer is no.
Okay.
Lavar, what did you find?
You come on in.
I'm right
Uh,
behind you.
I am going to take out my tattooist tools and the little notebook that comes with it, and
Mhm.
I'm going to at least copy the first few bit words, or the whole damn thing, because I don't know how long this is.
There's one thing I will say. It is not only Hylian writing. There's like some how it looks like someone was like trying to figure something out, You notice of note that doesn't look like, Hylian scripture, because even if you don't know how to read it, you recognize it. It's on a lot of old shit. Um, it's probably also been on the walls in some places.
Yeah.
You notice that there's a set of like 4 triangle-like figures, and there's like scribbles of like apparently this person was trying to figure out what the what the triangles meant. So there's 2 triangles that are like with the base at the bottom. One of them has a line across it, and then same thing but flipped, so the base at the top.
Oh, I know what these are.
Of anyone in the party, I expected you to know exactly what it was.
Oh, yes. Oh, I like this. So my scarf was white so I could see through it. I'm going to make another one of the same size, put it on top of the parchment, and what do I have that's flat? Actually, I don't know what the heck's in mess kits. I sort of assume that there's something stiff-ish and
There's
flat-ish.
there's a shield. There's a wooden round shield there on the floor.
All right, come here, shield. Shake off all the dust. And we're gonna see if Rava knows how to read this
Okay.
other bit. Rava, or I guess Shorty.
Amay does.
Yeah.
The, I was gonna say the smart one.
I'm gonna assume Tika's helping you at this point. Tika, you can see the paper too.
Yeah,
Tika.
she'll help where she can.
So, I've seen these. Usually, these ones, and he waves at 2 of the symbols, aren't in the deep where the Zora live. But this one's super important. Cause it's water. And this one, I suspect Dargo has seen at least once. Maybe, well, he should have seen it at least once, which means he probably hasn't. But so this adventurer that went adventuring to, I suppose, his demise, since nobody came back for these notes, was researching elements, really, really old elements. Like, the Sheikah didn't know about this, or they did and they didn't write about it outside of their own clan.
I was gonna say they might know, but they just
Out of
don't
character.
say anything.
These are all alchemical symbols.
Yep. I know this because of Sleepless Domain.
Oh, I know this because, yeah, I read these books for fun in the meantime.
Yeah, the only reason I know is Sleepless Domain.
No. As a child, I was determined that I was either going to become a blacksmith chemist and figure out what the hell all of the old alchemical texts did. And yes, there are people that do this. So I'm gonna take my one piece of paper back to the party, and I will come back for the rest of them at some point.
All right, so let's go back to the other party. What are you guys up to with your statue talk?
Well,
That's from the Elden Mountains. That's where the marble's from.
huh. I'm a little bored. I kind of want to loot.
Yeah, Rawa's the same way.
But like, it's like, oh, there's that, and then there's stuff.
There's a lot of pots.
Yeah, I know.
Well, one of them got destroyed.
Hey, Hizio, are the goddesses normally depicted with wings?
The 3
Some of
golden
them?
goddesses normally aren't. No, goddess Philia. No,
Okay.
I don't really think so.
Okay.
Well, in this universe, they are. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm trying to think, and I don't think any of the goddesses are depicted as
But the-
with wings.
But the great fairies have wings.
Matters depends on the Great Fairy and which game you're talking about. Some don't, some do.
That's true.
Actually, a lot of them don't.
Okay, wait, Rava, are you throwing rocks at the pots?
Yes, Rava is.
That's actually a really
Rocks
good
or
plan.
pebbles?
You're stoning the pots.
Okay.
I suppose you could put it that way, but no.
All right. Well, none of the pots explode.
Cool.
Should have thrown
Um,
harder.
Yeah.
Some of them get knocked on their side. I'm assuming you're not like chucking to destroy the pot, or are
I am
you?
not chucking to destroy the pot.
Oh,
I am
Okay.
said.
All right.
You're
well,
basically poking it with a stick, except with a rock.
Yes, that is what I am doing. And
okay.
investigation checks on the pots.
Yep.
what
Investigation
I-
check for Rava and for Zedrin.
okay.
All right, a 3. And Rava like writes. She writes the pot that she knocked over.
Oh,
All right. All right. So Rava, you investigate the pots to the south, I guess, and Zed the ones to the north.
mm-hmm.
All right. So Rava, you find the 3 yellow rupees.
Nice.
And Zed, you find a piece of rock salt.
What? Well, that's a bit useless, isn't it?
I'm sure Dargo would like it.
Yeah, I'll save that to barter later.
Scoundrel.
A snack.
All right. Well, if there's nothing else in there. Oh, hey, look, there's more stuff to loot over this way.
Yeah, like at this point, Rob will pop her head out and be like they went that way, aren't they? They're gonna come back at some
Yeah.
point.
Maybe.
Peek around the corner, cannot see anything. Is like, well, and goes
Well.
back.
There's.
Blind as a bat.
Yep.
Actually, bats could see better in this situation than I can.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well,
you got a bit luckier there and found 2 yellow rupees.
So I found Yuppies.
I don't know how to feel about that.
I do.
Anyways,
All right. About this time, you have. I guess both of you are making your way back.
Yep.
Okay, Tika, give me
Making
an
our way
acrobatics
downtown.
check.
God, I am standing 10 feet away from Garm, and I can only from Dargo rather. I can only half see him. Amazing.
Oh my! And it's not like he's a small target to be looking
Well,
at.
No.
You guys haven't lit a torch or anything. You've been using only Mavar's lantern and not.
Excuse me.
No,
No,
show.
there was
show
a
has
light
a
show
torch.
has. Yeah.
That is why Rava has been hanging out with this party because she cannot see anywhere else.
Also,
Mhm.
Yep.
I'm sure if you asked Dargo, he could light a giant cube of flame.
Oh.
But he's not gonna
Oh,
think of
goodness.
that.
Yeah.
Actually, does Rava have a torch of her own?
You
Let's
probably
see.
do if you have an adventurers pack. All right. So as you guys are making your way back, Mavar, as you're going around the corner, you do notice that the noise that the Malice makes is louder to the north. Just as a comment.
Oh,
what?
Oh, brr.
Mavar, where are you going? Hey, she doesn't fucking know.
Well, rip.
So you can tell her to
can,
be quiet.
can I assume that this is a living thing and not a thing?
Well, it's got its eye closed right now. Give me a stealth check. All right. So as
I
you
was gonna
get
say
closer,
I wouldn't be stealthing though.
yeah, I know, but like you're floating, so I was gonna give you that. But you made a noise as you went north, and that made the eye open, and it just looks at you.
Yeah, I'd like to at it.
What do you? What? Are?
Okay. Sweet.
Amazing.
So,
A 4.
4 does not pass your DC 15 check. It
Squoosh.
squishes, and all the malice in this area disappears.
Oh, you saw an eye.
Yep. And I think I'm going to go back to mommy. Rava!
When
Oh,
Mavar does that,
no.
Tika peeks into the room where the eye was to see if there's anything like of interest.
No, just looked like a room.
Okay. And she follows Mavar. But at least the freaking malice is gone.
Mm-hmm.
And she finally stopped complaining about the malice.
Haru.
Yeah.
Real quick question: is there malice this way, or was that cleared too?
No, the malice to south has been cleared.
Okay. Hoop.
Mama Rava! Mama Rava!
That's in character, right?
Probably.
Oh, yes.
Oh my god.
Well, I saw a scary thing and I want my mama. But I also
Oh,
needed you for
no.
this other thing. So Mama Rava!
She's the team mom.
Rava just like holds up a finger, is like, do not call me that. What is it?
There was an eyeball and I yelled at it and then it went away. But now I don't know where the eyeball went. And then all the stuff went away. But really, what's important is what is this? And he holds out the shield with the
What?
weird writing. Oh, hey, hero. Heroes are supposed to know this. They teach it in hero school,
What?
as they say.
Huh?
May.
Oh, well, he's gonna come up, I guess, and take a look at it. Squint.
Yep.
Tilt his head to the side.
Rava does not have any ancient Hylian, but she does have experience in ruins. Doesn't count for much though.
Karu, would May know
Yes.
anything about it since noble?
Yeah, as a noble, he would have been taught.
I presume that ancient
Hylian.
Hylian is kind of like Latin in terms of.
Yeah, basically.
All right. So what does it say?
You look over it. You weren't the best at ancient Hylian because it was like, not your favorite subject. But you get the idea that this person was trying to figure things out from this temple. It mentions the finding 4 chambers with orbs and a central chamber and these symbols, and it's got the 4 symbols on it. But that every time they tried putting the elements on top of the symbols, but nothing happened. And he couldn't budge the orbs or do anything with the orbs. It was all very confusing and frustrating, and that's about it.
Huh. I relay this to the party, sounding kind of bored and blah blah blah.
So it's just angry note taking with no actual
Wait.
information?
He said he couldn't move the orbs?
Well, I suppose
Staring
it
at
does tell us
Dargo.
that there are orb chambers.
Well, but Dargo just poked it. Did you poke it or pick it up? I don't remember.
I think I
You
picked
poked
it
it.
up. Oh, well. Apparently I poked it.
Or well, you went to grab it. Kind
Yeah.
of.
Yeah.
And
As
then
soon as you
Disappoint
touched it, you
appeared
disappeared.
immediately.
Ah.
my,
okay.
my fingertips lightly grazed it and I was sent to another world.
And came back with magic.
Yeah, that's just how it goes.
And balls. All right. So, all right. We need 3 more of these, and apparently we need to poke them because moving them is not going to do much. Oh, by the way, Rava, in case you weren't sure, this one's air, this one's water, this one's earth, and that one's fire.
Is fire the one I have?
You
If it's
flip.
not, then I've got questions.
Some kind of weird salamander thing.
No. So air and fire both point upwards. The triangles do. The other triangles point downwards.
Okay.
2
so
of them,
it-
one of each has a horizontal line through it.
Okay, so it's not the ball I have. It is, in fact, the traditional alchemical symbols for the elements. You were right.
Yes.
I mean, I guess you probably actually saw it and you weren't just guessing, whereas I am. But still. I'm glad to know that
Is
alchemy
that
evolved
in
the same.
character or out of character?
Out of character. I'm not doing the stupid voice.
Yes, but yes.
So we have 3 more rooms to find.
Evidently.
Yeah. Tika, you seem to know about this malice stuff.
Yeah.
Does someone, aside from Ganon, make it, or does it just appear?
I
Show.
Yes.
You said you investigated both, right?
Yes. Oh, do you want me to do another one?
No.
Okay. Oh.
Oh,
Haha, but look at my deck save. Holy crap.
Alright, you take 3 damage as that one explodes.
They're
Rara
evil.
hears some explosion and she peeks
Yeah,
her head around
yeah,
the
you
corner
guys-
to make sure that Zed isn't dead. He's alive. He's
After
fine.
I loot the other one, I'm just gonna smash that one out of spite.
Wow!
Because that was mean.
For those listening at home, the loot roll said you found nothing.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Loot roll.
Yeah, that's
Yep,
great.
it's a pot. You
I'm so
investigate the
happy you
object
added
and
that in,
find
Karu.
Nothing.
I'm so glad you added that in, Karu.
Humph. Grumble, grumble, mumble, mumble.
Alright, what were you guys? Well, you guys kind of got. You were stopped mid conversation by an
Yeah.
explosion to the south.
To be fair, yes. It was Tika. Why does malice appear? Did someone put it here, or did it just like magically poof when Ganon poof?
Well, I mean, I don't know completely how it shows up, but especially in here, I don't know. But basically, Malice shows up in locations where Ganon appears. At least that's what I've seen, or at least he's had his magic affect the area, and you can't destroy it unless you find the eye, because basically once Malice gets to a big enough size, it kind of gains a bit of sentience, I think, because it will have that eye. But if you destroy the eye, poof, it all goes away. But sometimes Malice doesn't have an eye at that point, so you can't destroy it or get rid of it. Or there's just areas where anyways, I don't know why it would be here. I'm assuming it's bad stuff, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, why are there also monsters here? Malice has been here long enough to infect them, and yeah, please don't touch the Malice if you see any more.
It has been a very long time. Perhaps it wasn't a previous Vikai.
Dargo, why would you give our malevolent fairy any ideas?
Because I love our malevolent fairy, and I want to have a fight where the entire lake comes to life and fights us as a giant malice kaiju.
But
Oh,
No.
And then we have to go
So-
full shadows of the Colossus on it and like climb up it and stab the giant eye in its head.
You're right.
Anyway.
That's fantastic.
Yeah,
it'll be
Why would you
endgame.
have to climb?
to get to the giant
not-
eye on top of its head.
Not everyone can fly.
And then we can make a stand and stabify it, and then it'll try and throw us off.
And anyways, let's not give the DM more ideas, because that is horrifying all on its own.
That one's free.
But yeah, that's about as much as Tika knows
Oh.
off the top of her head. But she's okay
Hey,
explaining it.
Karu,
Yeah.
what is this thing
That
that
is a
Rama's
stone
standing
door.
beside?
Stone door.
It's the kind of
Neat.
door that seems to
Uh,
need a silver key to open.
Guys? I see
Yes?
something.
Oh yes, we're getting there.
Hey,
And also, you shouldn't really be able to see that because that's through walls.
she's
No.
a bird, dude. It's fine.
I also have dark vision.
No,
So, like,
Oh,
this is a wall
yes.
here.
I see it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, line of sight is weird when you have to figure out where to put the wall lines.
Oh. Okay. There's different symbols now. Huh. Are
Rama
these
says,
Said that.
weren't these the ones that were explosive for Dargo earlier.
I believe
Hey,
the red
Crow,
ones were.
Ooh.
Is
They're
there
not
something
red.
in the middle of this room?
Woo!
Because, by the way, I'm assuming that Veteran is coming.
Uh,
Playing with us.
huh.
We got elemental symbols, my friends.
Yeah.
All right, stop there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, so
Where did our little Zora go?
your little Zora got distracted by another cubbyhole, and I'm guessing you're opening that, don't you?
I'm sorry, was there another option?
Not really. All right, you open it, and inside you find a silver key.
Whatever.
I put it in the bottle.
All right, so the rest of you, you have found what looks to be a central chamber with symbols on the ground that you recognize, at least the fire ones.
Show,
And
we were
four
told to stop
pedestals.
moving.
Yeah, stop. The 4 pedestals in the center with one central podium thing with its own like empty symbol with writing on it.
What do you mean empty symbol?
Writing on it.
Well, you can't really tell that from that far away, but I'm just gonna assume that you kind of go to the center of the chamber
Mm-hmm.
while carefully skirting the tiles. I see.
Yes.
We're not.
Yeah.
I would like to throw a hammer at this one. Not like to break it, but just, chuck in onto it, see what happens.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Toss it underhand.
Oh, this is an underhand throw.
It's close enough. You chuck your hammer onto it. The 4 corners in an X shape start. Water starts pouring out.
Like into the room?
Mhm.
Oh, cool. Hey guys, I found something to drink.
Pouring
How
out
fast
at
is it
what
pouring?
rate?
How fast is it pouring and is it
It's like
stopping?
someone opened a faucet.
Okay,
It
that's
seems
not
to be like
bad.
dribbling downwards and towards Dargo and then down again.
So
Huh.
wait, down that away?
By down, do
Yep.
you mean south?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, because stairs.
Is this
There are
room
those down-
level?
Probably
It
not.
doesn't seem to be
So-
level.
Okay.
You mean towards the giant gaping hole of death?
Yes.
Yeah, that
It
one.
just like falls off the into the
Oh.
hole.
Okay, I thought that was stairs.
No, it's a hole.
You sure? Because it looks like stairs.
Yeah, it looks like stairs.
Looks
No,
like
it looks like a hole.
looks like a sunken living room.
The stair-like
Did someone say
effect
something in the living room?
is basically giving me an idea of how deep the hole is.
Mm.
Is it 30 feet?
It's 30.
I'm really good at this
Okay.
D&D thing.
Yeah, right?
Hey, Mavar, there's water here.
You hear ding 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 ding.
Huh. Hey, so
Has Mavar required a cat bell?
I knew that would get Mavar's attention.
I will bowl over anything in my way.
I mean, Tika's just pointing down towards the hole of death and is like, the
What
water's
would it
falling down
mean?
that way. Be careful. It's a hole of
Oh.
death. But
what's
there's a
that
lot of
mean?
water. I am specifying there's a hole of death.
It's just a trickle. Oops.
I knew it. That's why I specified.
Oh.
Oh. Did you just... Okay, good.
I have a slingshot.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to sling it and hit one of these 5.
Okay, with the stone. When it hits the the one that it hits starts like pouring water, and again, the water seems to flow towards the hole.
I would like to land here on the first one and run across the rest of them gleefully.
Are you
Okay.
trying to make a pond?
All of them start pouring water, and it seems like there's an inclination of the floor here that makes it all the water that is pouring out now going into the gaping hole.
If I go to the hole, and swoop a rock down, is it getting deeper? Like if I drop a rock in, I assume I can still see it because it's a giant hole.
Mm-hmm.
But at some point, does it get covered with water?
Is the water rising, basically?
It
Yes?
rises a bit, but then it seems to be draining out somewhere else.
Damn it!
Ooh, can you find where it's draining?
Already on it.
Scoot, scoot.
I have a question about Mavar.
Oops, crap.
Does Mavar Naruto run?
Oh no, he totally would.
Oh, he would.
Totally would.
Well, it's not like he would swing his arms back and forth like a sprinter, because
No, just
the
stand
fins would
behind him.
definitely stick out.
So
And I'm pretty sure he would have to put his arms straight behind him so that he didn't rip any of the fins.
So it's either he Naruto runs or he runs like an Irish river dancer who never learned better. Arms straight down at the sides, no emotion on your face.
Yeah.
I think those are our two options.
I was actually imagining like holding his hands like by his chest.
I am going to run dash at double speed, which would be 50, and you know what I'm doing, Karu.
Touching every single one of them.
Oh no.
Did you not expect this?
Do we need to go on
Mavar
break?
just ran around the corner, didn't he?
Okay,
How
hold
did you
on.
not plan for this?
Kerr, do you need us to go on break while you figure
Hold
out how to
on,
deal
hold
with
on, hold
Naruto
on,
running?
hold on.
Okay.
What are the rest of you doing as Mavar turns on all these faucets?
I mean,
Tika's...
I would
this
scream
is-
in joy and then run around the
Yes,
corner.
that's
so it's not like
terrifying. Thank you.
in terror. Just letting
How
you
are
know.
how are we gonna know with you?
Yeah. I mean, Tika's basically going to do a quick jump / fly across the pit of doom.
Okay.
So Mavar
My-
isn't alone.
Rob was just made nervous by this water. She feels like there's a trap coming.
I'm gonna throw my rocks at, or my hammers at various colored tiles and figure out what they do.
Okay. What are you doing, Zed?
Well, so are these things now pouring water too?
Yes.
Particularly the one that I'm standing on?
Yeah.
Okay. If I get this close, would that mean that this one is now pouring water too?
Yes.
Okay. Query. If I were to... Let me see. Oh, it's pillars. Boo. Wait, perpendicular to the plane of... So they're all falling downward, aren't they? Now
Yes.
into that little pit. Can I use Cryonis
Knew
Yes.
it.
to... whatever it is. To make a pillar, since it's perpendicular to the source of water, since it's flowing down the side of that thing to make a bridge across?
It's a 10-foot thing, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, that would work.
Cool.
You Cryonis and create a bridge of ice.
Nicely done.
I've been waiting to use that freaking cantrip. And as soon as
That
you
was
said
just
that
like,
water
oh,
started
wait,
going
when
by,
the-
I wanted to.
Rob was just like, oh wait, what about the and the torch goes, and she's like, oh okay.
The torch goes, so Rava must go.
Poor Rava.
Yeah, no, it's literally she. At the point in which the torch goes, Dargo, like right next to her, becomes barely visible. Sometimes I leave you guys because like you're just like barely light gray on roll 20.
Oh yeah, you can't see in the dark, can you? I'd like to light a cube of flame.
Oh god.
Please not close enough to the
I'm not
freaking.
sure if this is. I'm not sure if this is better.
That's right on me. It might blind you for a second. Good luck. I can only assume that you let out a terrified little squeak. Ah,
Oh, excuse me.
I'm sure. I'm probably gonna program a sheet with your thing so you can light that and move it around in a bit.
Oh my god,
Nice.
that's great.
Before we go on break, so Rava, you stay behind with Dargo as Dargo illuminates the
Actually,
area.
was like, is the bridge
Still there.
Yeah, it
Is
should
it
still be
that?
there.
What does
I
it
think
look like?
It's up to 10 minutes.
Yeah,
What does it look like?
it's a square of solid ice with like designs on it.
Oh,
Oh.
you've never seen ice before.
That's terrifying.
Oh my
That's
god.
really terrifying.
Yeah.
Not only is it new thing, it is new thing. Oh, just casually make it walk across it. No biggie.
Yep.
Yeah.
Uh,
Hey, why don't we have?
Actually, Robert turns back. It's like, Dargo. Actually, you should probably put out that flame right before you cross on the ice bridge.
I had no intention of following those people. I guess I probably
yeah,
should
that's
though.
kind of what I figured.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Things are happening
Actually,
at
like, yeah. No, Robert does not wanna.
Well, come
Uh-huh.
on. No,
Also, like, yeah.
we should obviously have Rava, who has never seen ice before and has no idea how to walk on ice, walk on the ice pillar beside the giant death pit.
No.
What could go wrong?
I will point out Cryonis actually mentions that the side, the long side, aka the side that you'd be walking on, is rough enough to climb.
Yeah.
Therefore, it is absolutely not slippery.
Yep.
Ice is always slippery.
I mean that too, but
All right. So before we go on break, we
I
have
mean,
one
at the
more
point in which it
thing.
gets pockmarked,
Hold
it's
on.
slightly better, but
All right.
Do you want me to move one square over, Karu?
I'm not even worried about your side yet. But sure.
I meant for the party.
For
though.
the party, yeah.
So
Son of a bitch.
break.
yeah, I figured.
Okay, so one thing before we go on break. Dargo, you were checking things at the different stones to see what they do.
Yeah.
You know what the water one does. The one with the like cloudy things shoots up a gout of air. Which is kind of hard to tell, but besides the fact that it's strong enough to make your hammer like push the hammer off of the top.
Can I
Yes,
use
an
that to
updraft.
extend my range in return for disadvantage on checks?
What for?
I don't know. I'm sure we're gonna get attacked in a room like this soon enough. I'm just asking like general principle here.
Well, I mean, it pushes it directly up. So if anything, it would give you disadvantage because it.
No, I said like longer range in return for disadvantage.
Oh, you can do that with your hammers.
Nice.
That's just a normal.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
You have two increments basically. The first increment is a normal throw. Your second increment is with a disadvantage.
Cool.
And the last one, the yellow ones, give off a spark as the hammer goes on it. Zzz.
I note that a lot of the yellow ones are right beside the water.
That might be
Does-
bad if you turn it on and then.
Does the water trigger traps?
Well, the only one you've triggered for water is the one to the south of the electric trap, and I don't know which electric trap you're setting off.
Okay.
You already know what the fire ones did, or at least some of them did in your area. However, when you get closer, you also notice that they kind of glow.
We're all gonna die in here.
Anyways, so as that is happening to the north, and Rava is trying to convince you to move and asking you what the hell that blue crystal is, the rest of you to the south, Tika and the two Hylians, turn the corner to see Mavar gleefully heading and touching orb. Mavar and the orb disappear.
Well, that just happened. Fantastic.
As soon as he disappears, every single one of the water things start pouring water out rather rapidly,
Yeah.
and you hear stone
Oh, does that include the north section?
slam.
Whoops.
So we're gonna
Uh,
drown.
Uh-oh.
It's okay, we're gonna drown and electrocute ourselves to death.
Oh, it might not be
Oh
you.
boy.
Fire
And the
might
only
also.
one that can breathe water left.
Actually, I can do this. Actually, I'm perfectly
You just
fine
don't
here.
breathe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm also resistant to
Yeah.
electricity, so
This is going to be interesting.
I'm
I
good.
was expecting the whole party to be in that room. Dargo, Rava, you notice a slab of stone cut you off from the party.
oh,
Oh,
great.
no!
Do I though?
Yeah.
Oh
And
no!
Where we're going to go on break.
All right.
Alright.
Mafar is gonna get us killed.
Welcome back, my friends. All right, so we come back to a room filling with water. It's still, it's going fast, but it's a big room. We're gonna roll initiative.
Hmm. Oh, let me close. Sheet.
Tika's worried.
Let me figure out how to roll initiative for May here.
Oh, whoops. Did
Uh,
not mean to do that there.
Do you want me to roll for Dargo? Because he's not really there.
Yeah, because you guys will be acting outside as well.
I love acting out.
If it gets to the point where it's like, yeah, I continue doing this, we'll just skip your turns, but
Okay.
in the meantime, you still have reaction times. Because this is basically a timed scenario, I am also going to be enforcing the 200-second rule. That's
Yeah, that's
basically the
fair.
time you have to do things on your turn. But you also have the advantage of everyone else having their turn to think.
how does one roll for a May for the initiative?
There is an initiative button. It's on his
Or-
sheet.
Or you just click on his name on veteran.
Oh, I did not know that one.
That's how it used to be. They included the initiative button because some people didn't realize that you could do that.
I mean, so I clicked on him. I'm in his sheet. I don't see any button.
There should be a little like D20,
Top
yeah,
right.
to the
right?
I
And make sure
almost,
you're
yeah.
make
I
sure
almost
you're-
tried pinging it.
That doesn't quite work, huh?
Ah, there we go. Found it.
All
And so you want Rava's initiative as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Now he is.
Boop.
All right. Cool. So, Tika, you have the initiative.
Before we start, I'm going to point out you didn't have Rava's token selected, so you're
Yeah,
actually
I'm fixing that right now.
Okay.
Okay. Why
Uh,
is
Fuck. This isn't good. Bar's gone. Okay, doors are closed. Water's coming in. We need to find a way to stop the water. Tika's going to start looking around for one, two. Considering the fact we have this path here, I see something. Maybe there's something in there. So Tika's gonna look at the others and be like, "How do we open the doors? Find something that whatever." And she's gonna try to be. I wonder what that is. I'm just looking for random shit. So, her, what is this?
a pot?
Fuck it, I am going to at least make. I don't know what the fuck to do. Look and see if there's. I'm gonna try and see if there's anything like a switch or something that could turn off water in here.
Give me an investigation check.
Oh god, you guys. 12. That's actually better than I expected.
You don't see anything. You just see the pot. And oh, one thing you do notice is that the water that is pouring out of a lot of these is quickly filling in the corner you're in.
Yeah,
Like,
that's why
this
I'm
is
checking
lower.
this. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Oh,
why I'm checking this first. Because it's going to flood very quickly.
that's
Mhm.
lower.
Was that all your movement?
One. I think that was. Actually, no, I had one more. So she's gonna. She's just checking shit, so she's also gonna just basically move here, check shit as she's going along. Next turn, she'll leave and start looking somewhere else.
All right. And there we go. All right, Rava, you're outside. You have just seen that door to the south slam shut and cut you off from that door. What do you want to do?
Right. Rava kind of turns to Garm and is like, it's probably like when you touched the orb and got transported elsewhere, right? Right. They're probably fine. Wait, but they were keys.
It's probably something like that. I'm sure Mavar
Alright.
hasn't done anything ridiculous.
Alright, so the door has slammed to that, so like we can't at this point cross the bridge. Right?
I mean, you could cross the bridge as long as Zed is keeping concentration on that. Is it concentration? No, it isn't.
It is up to 10 minutes.
Oh, it is. Okay. So as long as he's keeping concentration, the bridge is still there, but right on the other side of
but
the
I mean
bridge is now a stone door.
Right. Okay. So actually, Rob will be like, hey Dargo, maybe the
Oh.
chamber the altar has changed. So Raba will head
I'd like to
feet in that direction.
I'd like to light a fire so that she can actually see what she's doing.
Right.
That would
I was
be
gonna
lovely.
do that,
Whoops.
and I completely forgot.
All right.
Anyways.
But Raba's gonna head towards the altar, check if anything has changed there, and that will end her turn.
Okay. Garm, how much does it emit light? 20 feet of light?
I believe so. Just give me one brief second to check. 20-foot radius, then dim light for another 20 feet.
Okay, 40 feet. All right.
Oh wow, that is mighty bright.
That was so much better.
All right. You should be able to control it now. And I'll go your turn.
I would be able to if it wasn't behind me.
Well, you can move to the side to grab it.
Yeah, we'll put it there. And then I guess move closer to the altar.
Okay.
That's my turn.
All right. You notice as you get closer to the altar that every single one of the red ones you pass seem to glow in response to you passing by them.
I'd like to poke one with my orb.
Oh boy!
It glows even brighter. Oh, that's
Oh,
about
that's neat.
Huh. Well, that's my turn.
it. Okay.
Out of character, I wonder if now that the fire has been conquered, well, no, we did get exploding fire traps. All right, May is gonna brush past Zed, probably with like an elbow. Just happens to happen, and hop over this one to see what's in this space. All right. Let's see what's over here. There's not a lot going on in this room. He'd probably make like a beeline for whatever exit there is, but there isn't an exit. Okay. All right. Let me see how far has he gone so far. All right. Investigation check on the room if there are any puzzles that look like they can use solving.
Okay.
Skills. Okay. investigation is that intelligence or wisdom? Oh, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
It's intelligent, so if you're curious. Ooh.
17.
All
Nice.
right, 17 for investigation.
Okay. So the things you see in the room, there doesn't seem to be anything much. There's the walls in this area seem to be telling the story of the Zora.
Mhm.
You see that there is right to the north of you a corridor that continues north, and there seems to be also another area right above. This way, there seems to be another chamber. That
Mhm.
all the water seems to be pouring first towards the corner where Tika went to investigate.
Which corner did Tika go to investigate? I didn't see.
She went directly south.
Okay.
The water that has pooled like in this area because it's got that wall to stop it from going further south and pooling against the door. The door seems to be creating enough of a seal that it is not dripping
Mhm.
through the wall.
Okay.
The ceiling on this area is 15 feet tall, and like yeah, you can tell that the there is slant to the ground here.
All right.
Oh. Okay, I guess it's me. Well, if they're investigating that thing, I'm gonna scoot up north. Ooh. There is something in there. 3, 4. Oh, it's a pot. It's a pot, and there's pretty much nothing. I'm guessing that. I guess I'll just have to double move then, because there's not much else I can do.
I mean,
but I want to.
you can investigate the room as well.
Yeah, I want to investigate the room first.
Okay.
Get to investigation. That's actually the best I've rolled for investigation all night long.
All right. So again, pretty much similar as the other room. All the floor tiles that have the thing on them are pouring water. They're all going to the south. It's decanting to the south. You see a pot in the corner. There's still a corridor going north. On the walls here, you still see the depictions of Zora and whatnot. There seems to be on the wall to the left of you, so to the west, what looks like a Zora city,
Oh,
like on this wall here.
Okay.
And there's like some runes in the center of it, like 3 runes in the center of it.
do I recognize any of them? I don't speak Zora.
No,
Just to
these are
clarify that.
Zoran.
That's what I figured.
But as you stare at them closely, you notice that they're like engravings, so they're like they're not smooth as the rest of the
Oh.
painting is.
I'd like to poke
Like
one of
those.
them.
Nothing happens.
Okay. Can I poke the other 2, or is that my turn?
I mean, you poke them, nothing happens.
All right. Okay, well then, that's all I can. Zed is going to shout out, "Hey, there's engravings on this wall. Don't know what the heck it means though." And that's it.
What's it written in?
Dang it! You're gonna have to wait until his next turn. I mean, if I could say, I don't know, fish language maybe.
Okay. You know what? It's a pot. This place is going to get flooded very quickly. Tika's going to step here. Ah, ha, 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 ha. That's fine.
What I expected.
Wait, is it fire damage? I'm pointing out this area should be covered in water
No.
right now.
It's cold damage.
It's shrapnel damage. It's the pot exploding in your face.
Ah, okay. I'll take 4 damage. Fine, whatever.
You also notice that as the pot is after you open your eyes after
Is anything important?
There seemed to be a pressure plate that the pot was holding down. And as the pot explodes and you step back, because something just exploded in your face,
Yeah.
Zed, you notice the first rune light up.
Oh. Hey guys.
Okay.
Oh wait, it's not my turn.
Tika is going to. Okay, that was 1 move, 2 move, 3, 4, 5, 6, and she's gonna shout at everyone. If you see pots, they might explode, but you might want to smash them from a distance. Considering the thing smashed and I just slosh it, can I double move? Because Zed said
Yep,
writing,
sure.
so.
Mhm.
3, 4, 5, 6. What rating?
There.
Yeah,
Oh wait, it's not my
look
turn.
at well, he's pointing at it because he was
Yeah.
poking at it, and you notice that the first one has lit up, and they're just engravings on the wall.
What do they
you
say?
also-
Yes, I do. Because for some reason, Rito can't have their own fucking language. Thanks, Legend of Zelda. I'm pretty sure it's a unique dialect, but whatever.
Yeah, probably. I forgot to think of it. It's ancient Soren. You don't know.
Gee, thanks, Karu.
He-
But yeah, Tika's gonna be like, I found 1 pot. There's 1 there. Zed, you get to smash it. Person I forgot name of, May.
May.
Smash a pot if you see it.
Wow.
I mean, fair.
Rava, your turn.
All right, Rava is gonna move up towards the altar. Is it changed?
Nothing has changed.
That's fair. Rava sighs and looks back at Darter. Is like, hopefully they're okay in there.
I think the only thing you notice is that each of the pillar thingies have a symbol that matched the symbols you were looking at earlier in the script Mavar had found.
Is it the 4 different symbols, or is it all of them the same symbol?
No, it's 4 distinct different symbols.
Right. Okay. I think that's it for Rava.
Dargo.
I would like to tap the same thingamajigger with my orb again. See if it gets brighter.
It doesn't.
Well, that's
But
all
you
I
do
got.
notice that it doesn't really like flame at you or anything. It just like it seems to like your orb.
Purr.
That's weird. I got
Want to
nothing.
do anything else?
No, it's my turn.
All right. MA controlled by Talani this
Oh.
time.
Actually, Rava would request that you move your orb up. Well, the little fire thing, you can move it like 10 feet, right?
Oh yeah, Garm.
He's gone. All right, Ame is gonna search out the corners for other pots. 3, 4, 5,
You can double move.
6. Yeah. That's
Oh.
Is that corridor big enough to squeeze through?
Yes. You're a
All
Highland.
right.
You're tiny.
I'm gonna squeeze 1. See what I see. Not
How
much.
All right. Not much. It's freaking dark. You kind of
Yeah.
see a bit of light to the north, so you assume it goes in a circle or something because the only light is coming from Zed's torch.
Interesting. All right, that's it for May.
All right, Zed, what you up to?
I just got permission to smash a pot.
You're welcome.
I'd like to look in it first because it didn't go off yet.
Okay. You look inside and it looks back at you.
I smash a pot.
Oh,
I smash a pot. I smash a pot.
All right, give me your attack.
Okay. Doopy 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 doo. Since fire is definitely going to work wonders here. Aw, of course not. Yeah. That's all I can do. And it goes right after me.
Yep.
I'm just going to use the rest of my turn to be like, be careful, not all the pots are actually pots.
I mean, it was a pot. It was inside the pot. All right, it's gonna smash you back. Ooh.
Yeah. How about you don't?
Oh, you're gonna. Okay. Cool.
How about
So
you don't?
you don't take any damage. And that's its turn. Tika. Oh no. Yep. The thing is still on there. So
Yep.
What?
It just
I
goes
can
after
go?
me.
Yes.
yeah, go.
Okay. Zed, are you okay while I go look for the last pot?
Whatever.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Aha! I see it. I'm taking a shot at it with my bow.
All right. You shoot the pot and break it.
Max damage.
No one gets to see what happens with the things, but you also see 2 yellow rupees.
That's nice. If
I-
we survive this, I'll grab those after.
I still
Zed,
have
did
line
it
of
light
sight.
up?
Yeah, well, Zed, you're fighting a Zol. I don't know if you're actually looking at the.
I mean, if Tika
Hold
shouted
on.
after.
Shield up, lean back.
Yeah, the third one is lit up.
Yeah, third one's lit.
Okay, awesome. I'll be back to help you in a minute. And that ends my turn.
All right. Rafa, what are you up to?
All right.
Did the fire get moved?
Yes.
Okay.
I can only move it 10 feet.
Yeah. I was just
Yep.
checking.
All right. Ra's gonna cast a glance back at the door and be like, ugh, shrug. And I'd like to look at the inscriptions, please.
Okay. You look at the symbols. The symbols match the ones that you were shown by the Mavar.
Mm-hmm.
Top one at the left is the symbol for fire, according to him. You did point out all of them, right, Pi? What each of
Yeah.
them meant?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
they did. I
So-
meant the center
Okay,
text.
so you know which ones are each. The one in the center seems to have been some kind of writing in ancient Hylian. However, it's really hard to read, even if you could read ancient Hylian, just because it's been
Yeah.
so weathered down that it's like chicken scratches.
Yeah. Robert turns back to Darker and be like, well, maybe this is the main chamber. Once we've collected all the orbs to put each on. And she puts a finger to her mouth thinking, and she's like, what if you put the fire orb down on top of the fire symbol? And she points to the right one.
Yeah, you kind of notice that the place where the triangles are also like indented in a way that would make an orb not, roll off.
And that's it for Rava.
I'm gonna put my orb on it.
On that one?
Whichever one she pointed to.
Which one did you point to?
I to lie, do not remember which one is fire, but Rava has just been shown the symbol. She would know which one was the fire symbol.
All right. I'll make this easy for you guys.
And we'll
So I
put.
should probably be making you roll intelligence to see if you remember, but yeah.
Oh Lord, the center pillar is on. Oh, it's over there.
Oh, whoops. That wasn't supposed to happen.
What wasn't? A lot of things happen. You've got to be more specific.
There's some very, very handy things that we shouldn't see.
There
No,
we go.
I think that is what she meant to show us. She didn't mean to show
Okay.
us the end state of this puzzle. Alright,
Yeah.
I'm gonna put my ball on it.
All right, you put your ball on it.
Just to teabag that pillar.
No.
Yeah, I just had the pre-prepared balls and accidentally put the last one in. All right, so you put the fire orb on the fire pedestal. What happens next is all the fire related symbols on the ground start lighting up and basically light up the chamber.
Oh, that's
Mm.
nice.
I am not going to show what that looks like right now because that I didn't really think of, but yeah, they're not glowing like Dargo's light, they're more like it's a glow. But, you know, it's enough in some to like basically see this chamber pretty well illuminated.
Okay. So if I were to repeatedly pick the ball up and put it back on, could we have a disco rave?
Great
Yeah,
party.
sure, with like red light only.
Yeah, that's the best kind.
Yeah, why not?
Anyway, that is my turn.
Okay.
Okay.
All right,
Alright,
what about-
Ame is squeezing down this hallway some more. Why not? Seen all there is to see in this stupid place. Oh god, this doesn't work with the tiles. Okay. Alright, there's a chamber up here. Cool.
Anime.
Oh god, dark vision is so bad. Ame gets startled. I was like, oh, hi, I totally saw you there. Okay.
Yeah, I saw you about 10 feet ago.
Ame's just been creeping along blindly.
One hand on the wall.
Probably both hands on the wall. That's just okay.
I found the second pot. Well, third actually, but anyways.
All right, Ame just keeps going. All right. He definitely didn't see that dead end, and I believe he's out of movement.
Tika just saw him go to the dead end, so she's kind of like,
All right.
uh,
I'ma smack the thing, hopefully.
All right.
Or not. 'Cause
Wow.
I am absolutely... And we... Hey, I've been stepping on hearts now. It's been a while. 'Cause I don't know exactly how much...
You at
until I
least
get
took
action
one
surge.
heart.
Yeah, I know. But I don't have enough to get action surge
Oh.
back, because I needed 4 for that.
Did you? Well, I was more curious. Did you heal your stamina when you picked up the heart?
I can't do that because stamina is my magic source.
Oh, long rest.
Yep.
Right, because you use it as magic. Okay.
Uh-huh.
But if you used, didn't you use some stamina for something not magic related? You have to keep track of that, because if it's non-magic related, then you do
I
get
did
it
not,
back.
in fact.
Okay.
I would not. Good, I didn't even have to use my last 2 stamina points.
All right, Tika.
okay, another pot destroyed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to help out Zed now and shoot the thing that is remaining. That is going to get us killed if we don't get rid of it.
Pretty much.
how high is the water at this point?
Bloody
Not
hell.
terribly,
Does that
right?
hit?
It's 4 feet high.
It's
But
starting to get too high for Highlands.
That hits, yes.
6 piercing.
Okay. Oh,
And
piercing.
that ends.
Ah.
Yes.
Nah,
Why?
that's it. Good. Cool. Brava.
Right. Rava just looks over at Dargo, is like, how thick do you think those stone doors are? Those stone slabs that are keeping us out?
Oh, I don't know.
Do you think-
How would I know? I'd have to like hit it, I think.
That's true.
Probably
like, do you
guess.
think we could break them? Wait, no, we shouldn't do that.
I'd like to have my
Temple-
hammer and then look sad.
Oh, well, I suppose you could try. You might lose your hammer, though. It is a deep pit.
It's okay, I can fix anything.
With the
boy.
illumination, you do notice that there is another stone door right to the south of you.
That's true. Yeah, I think we should try on this one over here first.
You
Oh,
know
yeah, that's
that-
right. Okay, there isn't a pit. Okay, yeah. So, Rava will use her 30-ish feet to head in that direction. Actually, I mean, not taking an action. Might as well just get there.
Okay.
All right.
You walked over a bit thing.
Uh-oh.
That's... Ouch. Does it... Oh, holy shit!
How do you
Ouch!
max that? Holy crap. Okay, you
Oh!
take 12
Bec-
lightning damage.
Because the floor is still kind of
Ow.
wet.
Mm-hmm. Apparently.
Damn. Okay. She's like, oh! Okay.
Be careful!
Don't go over the... Yep. Okay.
Karu, I have a bad idea trademark.
Okay.
Dude.
Uh-oh. You're rolling.
Yeah. I couldn't do it earlier, so I'm gonna roll at it.
Okay. Give me a constitution check.
I'm gonna die. 16?
Ooh.
Alright, because you pass over 3 wind plates.
Does that just make him go faster?
Yes.
I'd like to point out that I actually have a trait called weighted that means I sink to the bottom of any water. I am
right,
very, very heavy.
This is a blast of air, but
Oh, I know. I'm just saying.
You managed to keep like from having the blasts basically tilt you into another direction. I will also point out that these things are slightly raised off the floor, so it's your like thump thump thump
Yeah.
plus the blast of air. So like there was a chance you would be
Fly
careening
aside
off.
like a fly ball, yeah.
All right, so yeah, give me your attack.
All right. Sorry, I clicked off the window for a sec. Oh. Bad news. I rolled a natural 1 there.
Okay. You hit the wall. That is technically what you did. It is a very solid thwack. And it almost feels like you cracked something in your back.
Well, that's too bad. That's my turn then.
Okay.
Oh, stick.
All right, blind Amay.
There's light coming from this way.
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
Go towards the light.
Yeah, I mean, he is going to do that. Oop. Oh, gosh. Okay. Oh, an enemy. He knows what to do with those. Oh, but he's out of movement. Does he have any
Is he?
ranged weapons?
Yes, he does.
Yeah, pretty sure he has longbow or something like that.
Crossbow.
Crossbow.
Heavy crossbow. He's not very good with
Right.
it,
All
though.
right. That's fine. He doesn't really care if he misses in this circumstance.
Ooh.
All right, he whips out his crossbow and 17 to hit.
Hits it.
All right. Let's see.
I'm pretty sure you get 2 attacks too, so.
No, because level.
Does that work with? I don't think that works with range normally.
It does, but
It
heavy
does.
crossbows are load as
Oh,
a
right.
load. Actually,
Min damage already got 2.
well, you
No,
could
just
click
click on attack.
Yeah, click on the
Oh.
heavy crossbow.
Oh yeah. Oop. Still 2.
Amazing.
Amazing. My work here is done.
Amazing. All right, cool. All right. Well,
All right.
your friends have been helpful.
I
Zed.
guess.
I
I
hit
guess.
it.
Oh, I currently have the Master Sword hilt out because I've been using the power beam from it.
That's nice. Focus on the fight right now.
Yeah, I don't know if May can see that from behind you.
Yeah, that's fine. Because it wouldn't hit anyway, because my rolls have
yeah.
been shit.
Unfortunately.
Whatever.
And yep. All right. Oof. And this thing has equally been unable to do anything. It's just bouncing off your shield uselessly.
I mean, it's good
God.
practice.
I'd say this chamber is like now 3 feet in water.
Crap.
You're muted.
I am going to make called shots, so if I hit, I can do max damage.
Okay.
I can actually hit.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah, that hits.
So it'll be 11 damage instead of 6.
Awesome. And this time, as you hit it, it separates.
Okay, awesome. Now we just have the 2 little targets, yes, to kill?
Nope. I'm not going to delete the other token. Right, yep, there we go. 2 small gels. Rava, you just saw your friend slam into this door, and it seemed to do more to him than to the door.
He managed to tear himself a new one. All right. She's like, she looks around and is like, I wonder. I don't suppose we can use any of these tiles in it. None of them seem to be quite what we need to deal with a rock. She just folds her arms and taps her foot and thinks.
I got nothing,
And
man. That's my turn done.
What, you're not going to try swinging your hammer at it next?
Oh, I'm gonna spend my turn groaning in pain because that hurt. Maybe next time.
Okay. All right.
All right. May will shoot at the left one.
Okay.
Let me open up.
Yeah, that hits.
And nice. All right, 5 piercing.
Awesome. It is destroyed.
And May yells, "Where's the other pot?"
This thing's floating over top of it.
Oh, that is a
Grunting in
good point.
frustration. Just gonna try. Finally, maybe hitting it.
All right, you hit it.
And I was gonna say I was gonna hit it with a downward stroke to try and maybe destroy the pot too. Just out of frustration, just grr.
All right, you destroy both the gel and the pot, and the third thing lights up.
Cool.
And you hear the grinding of one stone thing as this part opens up.
What is that?
And inside you see what looks like a glowing blue artifact. It has a glowing blue center encased in like a metal case.
Oh.
Water seems to be like it seems to be related to the water. Below the along on the right below the spherical area, there is what looks to be a thing.
A thing.
I'm good with words. A pad of some sort with 10 lights, 2 rows of lights. Like
And they want to touch it.
Buttons.
Buttons. Uh-oh.
They want to just like lean. Listen, he's gonna try to lean across Zed to poke at the thing.
Well, no. That's not what it was. It's over here.
Oh, it is? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's behind
Never
you.
mind then.
Dude,
Oh,
I still have
that's
movement.
terrifying.
I still have movement.
Okay.
Is this thing still flooding with water too, or no?
Everything is flooding with water still. It's about 3 feet high right now where you
There's
are.
a thing in the button. There's a thing
There's
with
a thing.
buttons, rather. There we go. I'm good with words too.
I mean, technically, I think the others probably see it better than you because you're in the corner behind a wall.
Well,
But
Wow.
Eh. Just getting in here.
okay,
That's the end of my
What
turn.
are walls to a hero?
Well, there's a door.
What are walls to a hero?
Okay, so one. Okay, so in this room, can I see anything? Like, is it just the buttons? Is there anything on the wall? Like, there's a bunch of buttons. Do we hit all the buttons? I don't know. Are there instructions on the walls?
there is no instructions on the walls.
Just hit
I will
buttons.
also do this. There's your buttons.
Oh
God.
my god, Karu, why would you do this to us?
I wanna hit the buttons.
You can.
I'm so sad.
We're gonna die.
I'm not. Serves you right.
You can press 3 buttons per turn as your action.
Oh my god. Okay, so this is gonna be bad. So you know what? I am just going to hit the first 3, starting with that one in 1, 2.
Hold on.
Yep.
So you press the first one.
Yep.
Oh, Karu.
Oh, I know what this is now.
I know what this is too.
Okay, so now it's this one.
Didn't you say you pressed the second button?
If I saw it color up, then I would. And then this one.
You press the last button, and the water sounds stop.
Did it work?
And you hear the grinding of stone as the doors recede into the ceiling, and the sound of swooshing water as it starts decanting into the.
Is the one?
Okay, I'm
Is
going
the
to
one
point.
that Dargo hit like out of the groove and like it has trouble going up?
No, it's fine.
Okay, I have to ask. This water was like what, 4.5 feet at this point? Do our
Yeah.
tiny Hylians get pulled at all as this water rushes out?
Yes.
Wait, wouldn't we at least get a strength check?
Oh yes. I need a May and a
Saving
May give it
throw?
at disadvantage. I'm gonna give you advantage,
Yay, because I've
Zed,
got
because
something.
you have Tika right beside you.
I mean,
So
as
I'm
soon as
guessing
it
strength
works,
saving
Tika
throw?
ends up hugging Zed. So
All right, I can. Just a strength check.
Just a strength check. Yeah.
Check or throw? Not like
Throw.
that. Okay.
Oh
It-
boy, he crit failed.
No. Oh, at disadvantage. No. It
Okay. And okay. Zed gets pulled off, but like Tika had just gone to like hug him, and he goes to grab you, and you manage to like grab him and hold on to him as the water pulls.
Mm-hmm.
Amaze washed off his feet.
Which way does he get pulled?
He gets pulled all the way down here.
Oh, Ame, are you okay?
And you take 6 bludgeoning damage as you slam into the wall.
Fine.
May?
I swallowed some water. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine.
I mean, we are in a desert. I don't think it's bad to swallow some water.
It's really gross. It's been here for several centuries. This is disgusting.
Could be worse.
Probably a
Alright.
bit gravelly, if anything. All right,
Okay.
May, I need you to give me another strength check.
Oh my God.
Oh no.
Amazing. Okay.
not at disadvantage this time, though, right?
Yeah, because he's got a wall to hold on to.
Doesn't matter.
All right. You try to hold on to
Lord.
the wall, but you know, these things they happen. And you're pulled.
Things they happen.
At least you didn't slam into any walls this time, but now you're in like a smooth corridor and it's like, oh, you know what's coming. What are the other two doing?
Uh,
I
I
saw
guess-
which way he got pulled, right?
Well, you see, you can feel the current. It's trying to push you as well.
Yeah.
well,
Uh-oh. Zed, is your bridge still up?
yes, it
Tika
lasts
says
10
that she's-
minutes. It lasts 10
Okay,
minutes,
good.
but it's not covering the full thing.
I am well aware.
So
Karu, question.
Hmm?
Is May wearing a cloak?
Yes, he is.
Can I try and shoot the cloak and pin him to a wall with it?
wait.
Sure. Give me a roll at disadvantage.
Okay. I'm fine with that. 18.
Nice. All right. You managed to pin the cloak to the wall.
So
I'm hoping that slows him down at least.
can
My cloak! I had
Can-
this! Tika!
can I run it
Yes,
as
that-
fast as I can to get close to him?
I mean, you can let the water take you too.
Yeah, but I don't want to. I want to at least try to stop myself.
Give
But
me a strength check.
okay.
Yes, strength save.
Well, the other thing, I'm not at advantage anymore because I'm letting it.
No.
Wow.
Wow.
Alright.
All
That's
right.
an
So-
20.
I kind of slide to a stop right in front of him, and then over here I do another Cryonis
Yes.
to
Okay.
just like form a wall to stop him from moving.
All right.
This is
Cool.
so useful.
So you do the cryonis goes on the surface.
It perpendicular to where the
Right.
water is. So I raise a platform, more or less. The only reason
From
the bridge
the
worked
edge
was
of
because
the water.
Yeah, but it's only from the top of the water. It doesn't go below water.
Let
but
me
it
just
has to be
oh.
on a
wall is 5. Okay, so 5 feet of water, and then you have the cryonis that basically reaches the roof because it's 10 feet, right?
Oh boy, don't slip under that. You're gonna drown.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's the
Oh,
problem.
boy.
May give me another strength strength check with advantage this time.
because I'm right here.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh my god, how did you
That's an 8 with advantage.
Okay, so you know what happens when there's no air and
God.
the water's still pulling you, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not Canadian. No, explain to me.
May disappears into the water underneath the cryonis.
can I try and
Oh, boy.
grab him so that he
Give me a-
doesn't
That would be give me a dex I'll let you
Athletics?
athletics, yeah. No, acrobatics.
Oh,
Acrobatics.
well,
Mm.
acrobatics should
Yep.
doubt it's gonna be any better. Oh, hey, with
Wow,
today's roll.
exactly the same thing.
Alright,
Well,
you miss a May,
This
Uh.
temple wants him to die.
you know what?
apparently.
Is it from the surface of the water or is it from the surface of the plane that was
It's
against
from
the
the
water?
surface
Because
of the
Surface
water.
of the water.
flat plane of liquid water, at least 5 feet by 5
Yeah.
feet.
It's on the surface of the water. Alright, May, you're on the very edge of this.
Hey, remember
Um,
this is here.
God.
That is
Yeah, you
still
still have-
bridge.
There is still-
With
Can you? No,
Well,
it's a concentration.
I-
The first one.
No, it's not. It's actually not. It just says duration 10 minutes, and I can have up to
Yeah.
3 of them.
I have a question.
Yes.
So, you said that the cryonis like took up enough space that the water was being forced under it. Wouldn't that mean it
Mhm.
was pushing harder too? That's kind of
Yes.
how that works. Okay, so the direction of force here isn't towards the drain anymore because there's something blocking it up. Sure, some of it's going to hit the
No.
side and bounce into the
Because
drain, but
it was on the surface of the water, so it's
But-
not
right,
So it
no,
doesn't
no.
go
Like
under.
once he goes under it,
right.
the direction of force would be pushing him straight forward, which would normally go into the drain, but it doesn't since that's blocked up. Some of it's going to go into the drain, sure, but a lot of it is going to go straight across the Cryonis.
He's gonna
Yes, some of
slide
it is
across like a
going
fucking
across.
idiot.
And
This is true.
with the amount of momentum that our young friend May has, between the fact that he is, a fully formed human being and wearing like armor and soaking wet clothing and stuff, and he'd be going across a fairly like slick surface of Cryonis, he would probably just slide straight across and smash into the wall at the other side.
I mean, that is a fair point. He's going straight.
That's physics,
mean-
baby.
That's true, though the water itself has already been pushing past it, slamming into that same wall, and then pushing back towards the hole, like a
Because the
funnel.
hole is the
Yeah.
lowest level.
I mean, that's still
'Cause the
better.
hole is the lowest level. I mean, yes, I'm gonna say you have, I'd say a solid 75% chance of smashing into the wall instead of falling into the hole directly.
Alright. Is it like a dex?
But first you have a strength check to stop yourself from
Strength
going
check.
any further.
Let's see if
All
the
right,
adrenaline finally kicks in enough to help you.
Let's see.
A 10.
10.
A 10?
Okay. That's not
Oh
enough
my
to
God.
stop you, but it is enough to like you push off the wall on your left to like not go to the left and therefore follow the water and smash into the wall instead.
Alright.
I think the gods are pissed that Amaya is in this temple.
So you take 8 bludgeoning damage as you smash into the wall.
He has
but
an impressive amount of HP, but no longer.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Okay. And now that you're on that side, the water is not high enough to like continue pushing you. Also, you just hit the wall. So that's where your journey down the water spout ends.
May is bloodied.
And Rava and Dargo were staring there, just like
That's just like
you guys have probably been watching the water slam into the wall, and then suddenly just a May just slams into it.
a crumpled, sogging heap of a May. Hey, let's go.
This is prime physical comedy.
Oh,
I'm really sad Lavar missed that.
I'm really sad that we
Me
missed
too.
that. Did we at least hear the thump and crash?
I mean, we
Oh,
were
yeah.
following him.
Mhm.
I'm assuming both of us got to the end to see him crash into the wall.
There's a Cryonis block between you.
well,
That's true.
Well,
Would Zed
true.
have gotten rid of it?
It's not concentration. It's just
Yes.
duration.
You can't even get rid of it.
no, you have to break it.
Oh, he doesn't have the Sheikah slate.
I mean, granted, it only has an AC of 10 and 5 hit points. No, an AC of 5 and 10 hit points. So, I can't just smash it.
Yeah.
I can't wait to tell Mavar about that.
Don't you
Speaking
dare.
of
I
Navarre,
want to.
I
I
think
want
it's
to.
time for the rest of you to
Then let's both.
leave.
Do you want
Have
me
fun,
to just...
Pi.
Good luck, bye. I say good luck,
Oh.
but I think I have to remain in here.
Oh yeah.
But you
Yeah.
can just basically take off your headphones until someone pings you to say, hey.
Yeah, I have to go downstairs to do something anyway, so that works
Yeah.
out perfectly.
Can you just like deafen?
No,
That
'cause then
won't
it
come
definitely-
across
No,
on.
because that deafens the
screen.
stream.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, just ping me when you want me to put my headset back on.
Okay.
And we shall go.
Be-doop.
Beep.
Beep.
Okay, so
Where am I?
Mavar, you rushed forward, gleefully seeing this orb. You didn't even let me roll, like, make you roll a wisdom save to see if you could resist this, because you totally didn't want to resist this.
Yeah, he's like, Thing! Yes, make more water. It's been so long since I've seen the ocean.
You touch the orb and everything goes black. It's
No,
almost like
my
you
water.
pass it. As you come to, you are in water. In fact, you're in the ocean. And like
Best
this is
decision.
best. You're a bit confused to begin with because it's like what were you it almost feels like you were you were like dreaming, like you had drifted off as you were um swimming towards um you basically did looked for treasure and stuff, right?
Yep. Scavengers, basically. Except for,
Yeah.
like, either to sell or museumify.
Mm-hmm.
I'm totally going with that word. Museumify.
Museum of So you were heading towards a ruin and you look at you're like at the entrance of the ruin and you would probably maybe just stop to rest because, you get tired sometimes. And figured, well, I'll rest before going into the possibly dangerous zone ahead. And then suddenly you startle awake and it's like that was a weird dream.
Hamanawa. Huh.
But there's a temple in front of you. You just had a refreshing nap with a really weird dream about like a temple and sand and
Ugh.
people of other races with
Wait.
you.
Am I still underwater?
You are in the ocean, deep under
Okay.
you.
Does this look like home?
Close enough. You're on one of your like scavenging.
So it looks familiar, but not super familiar.
Yeah, you're not
Okay.
like at the Zora city. You're at one of your scavenging points. There's what looks like a cave with markings on it that seem to indicate that this might have been like an old shrine or something of that kind. The kind of thing that you would scavenge. But definitely you can tell from the water pressure and everything you are like deep sea, which is something that you haven't been in for a while.
It's so comfy down here. Alrighty. Time to make some stone piles so I can get the hell out of here without getting lost. And making my way fishy downtown.
So you start making your stone breadcrumb trail. And as you're doing this, you suddenly start feeling the ground tremble and shake
Oh
and
no.
bubbles release.
Oh no.
And you hear the sound of pressure building and the ground around you cracking. And a reddish purplish light. And then something bursts out. And you're like, okay, probably vent, maybe lava, but this is black.
Out of character. This is water blight. You son of a bitch. In character. Yeah, so we're gonna go somewhere where the ceiling won't fall down on my head.
You backtrack fast. And I mean, you're fast underwater. And you leave the cave and start heading like away from the ground, and everything around you is shaking. And in parts, it's just you see like fissures of boiling water and magma, but in others, you see more of that black substance pouring out into the water. and you can feel that that's probably bad. Also, boiling water is probably gonna cook you if it continues. And you look around and you're like, okay, you're like maybe 10 minutes out from one of the Zora outposts.
Well, then it's 10 minutes scooting towards the Zora outpost.
All right, you head towards the Zora outpost and going as fast as your fins will take you. And you make it in record time. It's almost like you're suddenly there already, like you don't remember the last 10 minutes. And you see everyone in a panic trying to grab what they can before running, flying, swimming. Got there eventually. Swimming upwards.
Move. Do I have a sense of deja vu or not?
Yes.
Okay.
Suddenly, as you're watching this, you realize, wait, I've seen this. This already happened.
But does it still feel hot from like the magma and stuff?
Yes, it feels very real if that's what you're going
Yeah.
for.
Basically,
Mhm.
like, okay, if I know this is a dream, maybe I can just sit here. No, it feels like it's not.
Yeah.
I should have asked Dargo what happened. Oh god, I was going to. That's the funny part.
Got distracted by all the funny things going on in the temple.
Alrighty. What can I remember? Alright. The way the bends work is that it's instead of nitrogen and oxygen being in quote lungs, what happens is it gets dissolved. And as you go up, the pressure lessens, which means it does what pop does and bubbles out of all of your everythings, which by the way is probably not terribly comfortable as a
No.
fish. And yes, that's why bends are terrible and why they shove them back into pressure chambers like people actually
Yep.
get these. Well, that's too bad.
I've actually seen a pressure chamber.
Those things are sweet. Terrifying, but sweet.
Mm-hmm.
I want to pull out my cracked pocket watch that I've had for the last mumbledy years.
Mm-hmm. 10
Is
years.
it still broken?
At the moment, it is not broken because it broke during this.
Yes.
It is not broken.
Fascinating.
And as you're looking at it, you hear the sound of your siblings. I don't know if you actually put how many siblings or what they were anywhere.
Nor did I name any of them.
Okay, cool.
I mean, there's lots of fish.
I have one question about your siblings, which I didn't know because you didn't mention anything about the siblings. Do you have older siblings, or are they younger, or are they all older? Like, where does
There's at
Navarre
least
fit?
one younger sister.
Okay.
He is not the oldest, but he's probably like second oldest, if not
Mhm.
third.
Okay. I
Like,
kind of figured
Closer
that.
to the top.
Yeah. Okay.
And at most, there would be like 4 or 5 total.
Mm-hmm. All right. So they're not all here, but you do see your older sibling with your tinier sister, and they basically swim towards you as he spots you. Mavar, we have to get out of here. And he thrusts your sister in your hands. Come on. And he starts like urging you to go upwards.
But you know what's going
If we stay, we die. Come on.
Well, maybe die or definitely die. I guess we'll go with maybe. Man, that's a terrible choice.
Your sister clings to you as you both start going upwards. And then you look back, and your brother is behind you, but weapon out, and he looks back and he's like, what the? And you look back and you see the black tendrils have already grabbed some of the older Zora that were trying to rescue more things from the Zora Outpost and urge others out. And they get entangled in it, and you hear their screams. And then you're turning and you're fleeing because you don't want to stay here. And your sister is basically depending on you for speed.
And let's not scar my sister for the rest of her little tiny fishy life. This seems like a bad idea. Hashtag
Yep.
trademark.
So you guys swim fast as possible upwards, but your people are not that dumb. They know they have to stop to decompress. So at a certain point, there's a group of Zora that are basically stopping those that are fleeing and going, you have to wait here for 10 minutes. We've already sent those that have stopped ahead, but we have to wait here for 10 minutes. And you're like, well, probably far enough away from the heat and the whatever that is to wait here for 10 minutes, but it's going to be close because by 10 minutes, it's going to catch up with you. And it's terrifying. You're just swimming there, watching all of this and
Go.
feeling the water heat up, and your sister's grabbing you in a death grip. And then you see first not the tendrils of blackness or the water that's heating up. You see other Zora swimming up to you, and you're like, "Oh, cool! They're fine. They're covered in that black thing, and their eyes are glowing."
Oh God.
And they've got their
Like the-
weapons out.
Like the goblins that I may or may not have strangely dreamt about.
And your brother looks at you and goes, "Just go. I'll fend them off. I'll keep them off. Go."
But
And he
Sister.
turns and you see him use his spear to send a like a piercing ice, and he just freezes one in place. Take your sister and go.
I'll come back after I've dropped her off.
Sure.
I will.
I'll catch up to you. Go. And he throws another ice attack at another one. But you see more coming. And the others are starting to flee upwards already.
Unhappy fishy face. Lots of unhappy fishy face.
You swim upwards. There's nothing else you can do, really.
Yeah, basically.
The others are doing the same. The warrior staying behind, trying to fend off these weird things. By the time you have to stop again, because or else you'll die from the pressure or the lack of pressure.
Yeah, change in pressure.
You look down and all you see is blood. And it's getting dark down there, and it's lighter up here. But there's a cloud down there, and you can't really tell what's happened, but you don't see your brother. And then you hear something else. You hear people going, "Oh no, over there," and you look and there's predators, and they're starting to circle. They've smelled the blood in the water, and they're coming in.
I could probably smell the blood in the water at this
Oh
point.
yeah. And you're like, well, you're higher above. Maybe they'll go down there, and oh, right, black tentacles are down there. The black, whatever that is. That's probably not good. But you have to keep waiting, and your sister's crying. And it's so frustrating. What can you do? You're what, basically a teenager? And now you have your little sister depending on you and your brother's not showing up? 5 minutes later, people are being rushed off. Keep going to the surface. It's not enough time, and you know it. But you have to keep going because they're fending off those predators, but if you stay, there's a lot of blood in the water by now. And you keep going. And by now it's everyone's scattered because like they don't want to, the panic is too much. And you're with maybe one or two other Zora and your sister that you're still clinging to. Girl, don't scratch the carpet.
Busted.
And then he tries to be cute, rolls onto his back. And then you reach the next point where you know you have to stop just out of instinct. Your lungs feel like they're going to burst. And the pain. And you realize your sister's not crying anymore. She's limp in your arms. But you're still holding on to her. She's still breathing, but she's unconscious. And then you see a shark coming your way, and it's got those black tentacles on it. What do you do?
Well, I can't fight it off holding my sister, and I'm not letting her go to fight it off because she'll just, at best, float down into. Yes, that's a word I'm going to go with.
Or at least drift off. But you still have your trident with you. And you have to protect not just your sister, there's a couple of other younger Zora with you, still making it, still strong enough to withstand the effects of the bends.
Do Zora wear any clothing underwater?
A bit, I guess.
I mean, I'm sure I'd have rope, if nothing else, from.
Yeah, probably. I mean, you might even use rope as like a sash of some kind.
Yeah, like, carry this while I try and figure out how to get out.
I mean, you probably also have like, you know, the fishnet that you have on your cloak? I could see you using that as clothing to like hold things you find.
Mm-hmm. And if we were waiting for nearly 10 minutes and 5 minutes at previous stops, then I would have either had my sister hold on to the netting so that she could have a better grip instead of smooth, fishy fins. But if she's unconscious, then she's going to have to be in the net.
Yeah, so you like wrap the net around her and you to like strap her to your
basically.
back. Well, that frees up your hands for better swimming too.
Yep.
Shark's still coming, and it's gonna ram right into you.
It's going to ram right into this trident if it knows what's good for it. You know how, like, pikemen put one end of the pike in the ground and then point it towards, let's see here, above chest height for a man, which basically, if the horses don't stop running, they just get pierced onto the first pikeman. Because medieval fighting was bloody as hell.
So you basically kind of stand your ground with the spear?
And then, ideally, play chicken with the shark and just at the last minute move so that it spears it in the side and not, straight on front.
Okay.
Because the eyeballs are on the side.
Um. All right.
Okay, the eyeballs are more on the side than in the middle.
Yeah. Um. Give me a trident attack.
Do I even have that programmed anymore?
You should still.
Uh, 10. Right, because I had poop for strength. I'm like, I is at a +2.
Glances off of the hide of the shark and doesn't quite do any damage as it tries to bite at you. And misses as well,
Misses.
thanks to your moving moving to the side at the last second.
I was
It's not
clearly
expecting it.
concentrating too much on that bit.
Yeah. But hey, it swims past you as it like, because it was trying to ram into you basically. It turns around, and you have a split second of like, do I stay and attack or do I try and keep swimming upwards?
Were the Zora who were with me, like, were they closer to my age, sisters, or brothers?
About your age. There was maybe no, yeah, they're about your age.
Okay. Well, if I'm old enough to make decisions, so are they. I'm taking my sister up.
Okay. So you start swimming upwards, and the shark decides you look tastiest because you have. It's two of you, and you're
Two for
weighed down by a body. So it sees you as the weaker one, as the others try to like hold their ground with their weapons, and it rushes towards you.
Well, that works too. Then they will get attacked at least.
13.
No.
All right,
Uh,
it misses, and
I have
as
an AC
it
of
passes,
15.
as it passes you, you get another swing.
All right. Fishy flipper fins. Exactly. Well, this one was slightly better with a 12.
That actually hits. Roll the damage.
You pathetic reef shark.
It's a shark.
You pathetic fish.
You nick it.
1 damage.
You nick it with one of the tines of the trident, but it's not quite enough. If anything, it just makes it angrier.
Well, I'm sure it does. Made me angry.
And you're pretty sure if it wasn't for your sister, you'd be able to outswim this shark easily, but your sister's there, and she's weighing you down. And you're also trying to not, show your back entirely to this shark that seems hell bent on eating you.
And by my back, you mean my sister?
Yeah.
It's like, hey, look at the snack. That seems like a great idea.
Wow. Okay.
7 does not hit.
Yeah, I was gonna guess that. It tries again, and it's just chasing after you and like nipping, and you just manage to like flip or swim out of the way of its teeth. But you're pretty sure you already passed one of the levels that you should have stopped at. Do you stop?
This thing is still chasing me, isn't it?
Yep.
I stop, if only for a little bit. And we can always attack and go the other way. By other way, I mean whatever way the shark did not go.
Mm-hmm. So instead of going up, you go like perpendicular to the.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me an attack.
I'm going to assume a 4 misses.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No. That misses.
Fascinating.
It's almost like high-speed chases are not good for attacking.
Almost.
All right. So you basically swim sideways instead of up. And I mean, it's fine. You just have to keep ahead of it, right? And keep it away from your sister.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And you hear a female voice go in your head. It's like, you have to stop it. And you kind of get this, like, image in your head of your brother who used ice to freeze a thing in place.
Like he did with the Zora that were attacking that were covered in
Mm-hmm.
weird, funny tendrils.
And as this is happening, the shark comes in again to try and bite you and doesn't.
Amazing.
Wow.
This is going to be the least bloody battle.
I know, this is amazing. All right, so 12 doesn't, it misses. You manage to stay ahead of it, and it's getting tiring, and like you still have to go up, but you can't yet. So you have to keep fending it off, and you're not really sure where the others are. They should have been behind you, or maybe they just scattered further, and now you're alone with your sister and this shark. And then you look and you see more sharks. They're pretty far away, but they seem to be heading in your direction.
Well, if I can't get faster, then this thing has to get slower.
And you don't have your Poe magic.
Yeah, I know, because, I thought about that.
Yep.
Oh, God, and it's going to take more than, like, one attack to take off its top fin for steering. I know, cat. I should have had brother teach me how to do the thing, and I could freeze its at least one of its fins, and it couldn't swim straight.
You do have cold shots, though.
I do. I don't actually have stamina points.
You basically have the
So-
stamina points, aka magic points. You
Okay.
can use your magic points for.
Do I have the same number that I did when I punched the orb in the face?
Yes.
Okay. Let me open my more other handout of helpful references called shots. Alrighty. Disadvantage or 2 stamina points, and either aim for a specific anatomy point or weak point.
Yeah, you basically can either do max damage or try to aim for like a crippling shot.
Gonna go for a crippling shot,
Okay.
which is either rip whatever fins. See,
Basically go for a fin and try to wound it enough so that it can't swim as fast.
or at least so it will be bloodier than anything else around here, and the upcoming predators will find it food.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Instead
they
of you.
do, in fact, accidentally eat each other in frenzies.
Oh yeah. And these guys are probably very
It's like-
frenzied right now.
The most metal thing ever.
All right, roll
So-
your attack.
Go. Magic points down. I swear to God, one of you has to hit. Not this one, though, with a 6.
All right. No.
I'm afraid because one of these is going to have to crit. And if it's not me, then I don't like who's it going to be.
Yeah. Well, it tries to bite you as you go into. Ooh. Well, that was a crit at least.
Oh, gee, thanks.
So you take. Wow, I minned the damage.
Yeah, I was
Nice.
going to say that was kind of pathetic. But what happened?
That was
Did you
3
gum
piercing.
me?
Well, I mean, you're trying to keep out of its way, so it just like grazes your leg. with its teeth.
Or with its
But-
sharp skin.
Or it's, yeah. You were going for one of the fins, and like the fin just grazes your side. The problem is, it was enough to break some skin.
And now there's more blood in the water.
Mm-hmm. So you're gonna try that again?
Yep. Unfortunately, poking it in the eye won't help because it can't really see. They go by smell. They can smell one drop of blood in a square mile. Cubed mile. Screen. 18.
All right, 18. You concentrate and you're like, you have your brother in your head, and it's just like, no, he taught you how to use your trident. You never quite got the magic, but right now it's almost like suddenly you feel that your brother's with you. And you see the edge of your trident with like ice forming as it jabs into the side of this incoming shark. And it freezes it. A whole area of the side just ice. And it just kind of stops in its track, frozen. And you're not sure what happened, but like you can feel the power flowing through you, and now you're free, and now you can keep going up.
Mm-hmm.
And you keep climbing and climbing, and you feel, it's almost like you feel approval both from your brother and that female voice who goes, that was good, Mavar. You'll make it. Don't worry. And then the vision fades. And you're back in the temple. And you're holding in your hands a light blue orb.
Is the watch still broken now?
Yes, it is broken.
Okay. So we are not in weird dreamland. Why is it an elephant?
I don't know. Because that's what Ruda is. And you can
because
tell that
spring.
you have a new power.
Oh my god.
All right, let's ping the others since you're showing up.
Yeah, I'll ping Garmin. You want to drag everybody else?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Kalani, did you accidentally just get off a voice?
Why?
I mean, it wasn't an accident, but yes.
Oh, okay.
Mavar is back?
Yeah, as the water finishes draining, or it's still draining, but you know, it's by your ankles by now. It's not a danger anymore. And
So by Zed's knees?
Shut up.
yeah.
No, it's like shins.
Oh,
Yeah.
God. And his head looks like a drowned
Anyways.
rat.
Oh god. You probably
Probably.
do with the long hair.
Long hair? What? Zed's hair is in a bob. Like chin length,
Yep.
if that.
Did Zed's hair get wet, by the way?
Zed's hair is wet. It is no longer floofy to the side. It is just
Yeah, like
stuck to his head.
a bob is still long
Amazing.
enough to have like hair plastered to your face.
Yeah, does he have like the emo look right now where you can't see one eye? 'cause
Oh
the
my
hair
god.
is
Oh my god.
monster to his face.
I didn't even think about that.
Well, it
Well,
pushes the
he
one
definitely has the
side.
glare down.
Lord.
Oh my gosh. mm,
The
Hang
black
on a
hair,
second.
the soaked flat to his face, emo fringe. Like, yeah. My God. My fire's back.
All right, Mavar, you come back. You're holding this light blue orb in your hand, and you feel a new power within you. Which is, by the way, you also leveled up there. So after the session,
Holy shit.
and you're back, and you're no longer wet.
Everyone else is.
Everyone else is.
Mavar. Are you
Wait.
okay?
You said it was still draining.
Yeah, but it's around your like feet.
Yes, well, if I roll around in it, I'll still be damp.
I mean, yes, you could.
Wait a minute. Simple shapes like an orb. Like a me-shaped orb.
What?
Huh?
Oh.
Hang on.
Oh yes.
Are you?
Rava can't see Mavar, but called out. Oh, did you get an orb?
Mavar is back.
That's good.
And we're not dead. We didn't drown.
Hey,
We found a place to put. We found a place to put the orbs. We're glad you didn't die. Probably.
We didn't drown.
I got a blue ball.
Oh,
that was a good thing for
No,
me to
I'm
come back
not.
to.
And no, I am not going to rephrase that.
Hey, so
Mavar, are you okay?
I.
Hmm?
But.
Hmm?
Riri?
Huh?
I form water into a Zora shape and I just step in it. And I have seen some shit. We're not gonna blink, not gonna do anything else. We have seen some shit.
And I think that's where we're gonna end the session tonight.
That works.
Well, hell,
Tika's a little concerned.
I assume that was some kind of roller coaster.
Well, yeah, but roller coasters go up and down.
it just went down.
I could hear occasional terrified
it-
noises from Pi, and that was about it.
Was it like a spiral going down?
Or was it more like a bat wing? Or like...
All
Going
right,
the
well
wrong
that's it for
way.
tonight. What shill do we have before we end the stream?
Halloween?
At the end of the month?
Yes.
Spook week.
Spook week.
Spook Week. Yes, Midgardia's... we don't have an official name for it. It's either Spook Week or Spook 2018 or the Halloween operating Costorama. But the week around Halloween, we will be doing a series of spooky themed one-shots. We've got 1 or 2 World of Darkness things coming. What am I doing? I'm doing Magical Fury again. It's
Way
going
to
to be
go,
a...
Garm.
Sorry?
Way to go.
I'm still really sleepy. I'll be doing a session of Magical Fury, which follows a bunch of girls learning that they're ancient princesses on Halloween, which I'm sure will make their lives a lot easier and not be the worst possible time you could learn that. What else is there?
Extra life.
Extra Life, yes. The weekend immediately following that, because we didn't really think this all the way through. We will be doing Extra Life again, starting with Wanderers on Friday was that the 3rd? The 2nd? The 2nd. Yes, starting on Friday the 2nd, we will be doing another 24-hour stream, going from the start of Wanderers, which is 6 p.m. Mountain, 8 p.m. East Coast?
Yes, EST.
EST, yeah. Then we'll be doing another 24-hour selection of games. I don't remember what all we have planned for that. I'm doing Snakes and Saloons, which is a fantasy western D&D 5e hack.
Give me a second and I can get the rest of the information.
Yeah.
Because we actually have a few different people being DMs at this point. Not everything is confirmed at this point time because we're still in the planning phase. But we will have Fury running the Morrow Project, Garm running Snakes and Saloons, Karu is running a Mitchdom game, and Gazian is running a Red Suit game. We'll have at least one more game as well. We just don't have all the information yet, and
We'll update Twitter when we do,
yes.
Mhm.
and also underneath Twitch, I suppose, with
Yeah.
like we did with the
Yeah, we'll put
charity stream.
Yeah, we'll have a graphic out at some point. Speaking of graphics, in preparation for Spook Week, we have a new design in the merch shop. There's a link below the video. Go to the merch shop, and there's a
The
spooky.
text has to be updated.
Yeah, we'll fix that.
Yeah, we'll fix that. But there's the link. You know the little like icon beside Garm's name in the chat? You can get that on a shirt, courtesy of Zio, our marvelous designer. So you can get that on a shirt or I think a hoodie, maybe.
Yes.
Yes.
Nice.
So there is that too, and that design will only be there for October. So get yours now. And considering how fast the others arrived, you might even get it before Halloween if you order it today.
Yeah, I think I was the last one to get mine, and that was only about 2 weeks, which is not too
so
bad.
if you order it this week, you probably will get it before Halloween. No promises because I'm not Streamlabs, but
They're pretty damn good at this, apparently.
And yeah, all of that money goes back into, keeping Karu and I alive and paying for the books that we use for this kind of stuff.
yep,
And the internet.
And the internet. It's
And
real
the internet.
important.
And food.
and food.
Yeah,
and all
I may have kind of incurred a $45 charge from my ISP for doing too much uploading last month. So,
Whoops.
yup.
Wow.
Yup. Only over by like 400 gigs.
Ooh, what?
And it's not like we're gonna do a 24-hour stream or any. Wait.
Oh,
wait
yes.
a minute.
Anyway. Yes. The
Thank you
usual.
for watching.
Yeah.
Yep.
Have a good night, everyone.
Night.
Bye.